Hello, journeymen, journeywomen. This is a hero's journey with Dr. D, the podcast. This podcast was designed to inspire, to encourage, to educate, and to motivate, helping you get beyond your first move and creating a better mindset today. Now, for an entertaining video version of this episode, along with many more at my YouTube series, go to a hero's journey with drd.com. Now, let's begin. First half. Let me restart. Hey, journeymen, journeywomen, this is Hero's Journey with Dr. D, here to encourage, to motivate, to inspire, to educate, help you get beyond your first move and creating a better mindset today. Tonight, you know what it is? It is a preview update as well as a Q&A. So it says, I can't join the room, not a valid link. I'm going to put the link back up in here, Paula, and then we're going to try it again, okay? Invite guests. Copy. It may. All right. Paste. All right. It's in. Try it again. All right. So this is what we're doing. We're doing a preview. I'm changing the format up. Of course, you have not seen the feature because I did not do a feature. I thought it would be best. I'm trying to wrap it up, do a preview, do a feature, and then do a recap. Now, the preview of the video is, and that I will be talking about will be, I get this from this neuroscientist that I like to investigate named Dr. Carolyn Leaf. I got part of the title, but majority of the information is mine. But I just like it's catchy. Cleaning up your mental mess. And then I connected it with uprooting the weeds while not killing the grass. So that's my that's going to be on my video. That's going to be my video of next this week. I'm uprooting the weeds without killing the grass, because so often people, they kill the weeds and they kill the grass as well. Let me give you a brief overview about what I'm talking about. So the video that I'm going to do is I'm talking about. I've been actually pondering about this subject matter for a while, because a lot of times when I've heard the subject matter previously is on one side. Yeah, I had something for one side of the coin, meaning that I had something prepared for just men looking at women. But I think it's both ends. It's both ends, because when you talk about relationships, it's like a choice. You always make a choice. You make a choice of what you want. Now, on a man's side, is you make a choice on what you're choosing, and a woman's side, they make a choice on how they want to be chose. But in any case, it's on two different ends of the spectrum. It's still a choice. But if you take it out of the compounds of marriage and a romantic relationship, just take it into a relationship of just human beings in general. If you look at that aspect of it, I'm going to talk about the garden or the lawn being our lives, and the different situations and different episodes or different periods that we have in our lives. And some are not as bright as the others, and some do not grow supreme, and some don't look good with flowers. They're kind of raggedy. They're kind of rough. And then some areas we have weeds. And the weeds are, if anybody knows anything about lawn, the most just tenacious weed to be rid of is that long weed, like crabgrass. It just when you cut it off, it still keeps growing back. See, you don't have to spend any time in nurturing weeds at all. You don't have to spend any time in nurturing weeds. They're going to grow without any care. And that's how relationships are. That's how situations are. Because that's how the program is engineered us. The program that we had no control over. Those in the situation, the environments that we actually have experienced, and with negative outputs or inputs within our psyche, what happens is that they stay there and they arise when we don't even desire for it to arrive because it's an automatic trigger. It's a weed that's been planted and we had no control of the process. We're recipients of the process, but yet we're not the gardener. So I'm going to talk about in the video about how you see the grass that's really green, but you have holes, you have areas in which need to be plucked. And so when you work on the holes or the plucks, the grass, the weeds, the crabgrass, or the weeds that actually look like grass, they're still not beneficial. And what happens, they spread. But the question that I'm going to address in the video, do you kill all the grass because of one weed? So, do you put Roundup on everything and just kill everything? Oh, I ain't gonna share too much because that's what we're gonna talk. That's what I'm talking about. I think that's gonna be a good one. I think that's gonna be a good one. Probably put a lot of video to that one. All right. So that was that's a preview. That's short. Well, we spent about 15 minutes trying to figure out the doggone sign. All right, so that's preview and the update is I'm doing a video. I'm a connected video talk about the grass and weeds and how we need to uproot the weeds in our lives without damaging the healthy grass. Because often people get blown up because they're right to the landmine, not because they stood on the landmine, but because they're in proximity of the landmine. So we need to stay clear of the landmine. Get the bomb squad in there to delicately treat it and uproot it so nobody gets damaged. And sometimes people get damaged about the people around us that we care about get damaged the most by stuff that we never dealt with, or stuff we allowed to fester in us and just mess with us. And so that's the trip. So, all right. So that's what I'm talking about. So my update is that I'm going to talk about that, and now I'm going to open the line for Q&A. Hello, Shalita. Hello, Shalita. Shalita, you want to get on? Just click the link up in the chat, and we'll have you on. So I got two on. I don't know what feel that. All right. Okay. I'm on. Tito's on. All right. I need to make y'all. So I got three. Bam.
I'm searching
All
for
right.
fire. There's fire.
I hit this, but everybody out. Why in the world? This is baffling to me. I mean, all right. Hello.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Long time no see.
Long time no see.
In a minute.
Good evening.
Good evening. Yeah, I know I'm gonna cut the first half.
Yeah, I
I know
didn't hear
Tito's
any of it. There was
I know
nothing.
Tito's in the back room just like,
Hey, do like this. You got something on your chin. Yeah. There you go.
oh,
Yeah.
this is better. Y'all saw that. You saw that right off, huh?
I see nothing flying.
I was having technical difficulties when the link that you text me, it
Right.
wouldn't
Same.
let me connect. It was saying it was an error. So I had to go on
Invalid
YouTube
link.
and click the link on YouTube in order to get to you. And then I was having a problem with the sound and going, and I wasn't even for sure if you was getting my messages. That's why I text you privately to your
I got
phone.
it. So the link on YouTube connect you right here.
Yes.
Yes, but not the one you sent to our phones.
Yeah.
What kind of mess is
That
that?
one says invalid link.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a
Don't
minute.
ask me. I ain't the tech person, man.
But it seems like, but still, if you get on YouTube and click that's still simpler, isn't it?
Yeah, YouTube is
It worked.
simply. Yeah, it worked. The link that was on YouTube brought us right to Restream, but the link you text to us did not work.
And I just went and copied it and sent it.
Yeah.
Okay, so next time I just say
Just put it in the YouTube chat.
Yeah.
We'll find it.
well, no, actually, I just put it in Restream. I put it in Restream, and y'all just saw the click right here. Y'all just clicked it. It goes to all of them. My point is that next time I'll just put it, say, listen, go to the chat.
Yeah. The one that it worked at tonight.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wherever
Yeah,
you put it at tonight and we was able to click on it, that's what you need to do.
Hey, Tito.
Kiss, keep it simple, stupid, you know?
but how did you get on Restream? Well, you went back to YouTube.
Yes, I
Go
went to
back to
YouTube
YouTube.
and clicked on the link for Restream to get on Restream. Then I shut out YouTube because both of them was playing. So I kind of had an
Same.
echo with the delay. So I had to turn off YouTube. And
Same.
Okay. Okay.
Tito. Yeah.
So I'm trying to work out. I'm trying to see which is better. Yeah, I'm trying to see which is simpler. As far as if I'm sending like melon versus this. I think this is clear, but it doesn't matter if it's clear if people can't get on.
Exactly.
But I think the difference is that with this one, you can click the link. Melon, if you click the link, you gotta sign up.
No, it still
Is
didn't
it
let us in. Well, it still didn't let me in. I've been signed up. It just says invalid link.
right? But
So
this
it
is not
lost a
melon.
letter or something in
This
the
this
address.
but this is not melon.
No, the
On
one
the
we're
other
in now is in the chat.
right, but this is not melon. You understand what I'm saying? The one you don't see all the my icon. You see Restream.
I'll take your word.
You understand what I'm saying? You see Restream. The other platform I have the ticker tape on the bottom, and I get my logo up top.
Oh, the link we can't see.
no, I don't see it.
We don't
No,
have
I
it.
it's not here. It's not on this. It's not on this one.
No,
But on the other one,
that we
obviously I
can't
don't pay
get
attention.
to. The one we can't get to.
Yeah, I'm not
So
on
you
it.
asking us, you telling us about something we can't see, but you getting on us for not seeing it. And that's you might want to take some of your
No,
own therapy.
no, no. I'm saying that the platform that I'm usually on, this is not it.
I
Okay.
understand that. You usually are on Melon in YouTube.
Well, melon is the link, right?
I didn't get any of the Melon app links.
Melon is your platform that you use to stream to the other platforms.
Right. I
Okay.
switched, and this is Restream doing the same thing Melon did.
Mm-hmm.
It goes to YouTube and Facebook and whatever, just like Melon.
Just doesn't go to our email or our text messages. That's
Right.
all
I copied that, and obviously that didn't work.
The text message part was operator error. The person that copied it made an error when they copied it and pasted it and sent it out.
You missed like a
I don't know
letter.
who that was.
Fake news.
You need to talk to your assistant, your
Fake news.
secretary. Yeah.
Fake news. Fake news. I do not receive it. I do not receive it.
Well, we just have to take your word on the shit we can't see.
Let me see. I think I had to have my glasses on.
Yeah, look, your glasses look broken. Maybe it was you was looking through the broken lens, and that.
Oh no. This one I got. Well, I think I talked to tech person tonight. Because I tried to go over stuff last night to try to make sure everything was straight, but it turned out. I just had to get from the beginning. Woo! So how's your week been?
My weekend was great.
Okay, and Paula, your lights on.
What light?
Oh, I see a
The
light in
only
the
thing I
corner.
got, man, is my house. If it ain't sunshine, it's a cave.
Yeah, but I thought the whole island was dark.
Well, it is right this minute, but oh, you mean the internet? No, just my half. The cable company or some shit a few blocks up decided to dig up apparently one of the two satellite links, and it took them over 2 weeks to fix it. Everybody else got theirs back 3 days before I did. I'm like, what the fuck? I was gonna rip some woman's throat out through the phone. But anyway, I have it back now. Somebody was playing light bright with the shit in the hut, and one of mine was hooked up to my house, and another one, when they fixed everybody else, they hooked up to somebody else's house. So yeah, mine was a little bit longer. I'm a Mally, man. If shit can go wrong, it will. And it did. But it's back.
just just go on YouTube and that was good information. And click the link. Click the link.
She having the same problems?
Yeah, it's like the link don't work. Shocking, right?
Oh, the one your assistant sent out, that link don't work.
Bad connection. Bad connection. Yeah, that won't. I sent that out to everybody. I know. I can't. Doggone. I can't click. I can't click. Well, such is life. Only have 6 on at a time anyway. So it'd be good if I can get 6 on. Yeah.
I
So
have not caught up with anything yet, so I don't even know what our topic of discussion is tonight.
cleaning up the mental mess, uproot the weeds without killing the grass.
Okay.
Didn't you say just put Roundup on everything? And
Generally, that's how we do it, ain't it?
I did
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
week.
Just forget it. Just start spraying everything and Roundup kill everything from the root up,
I
and it kill
deleted my entire maternal line. Every member, cousin, distant cousin, deleted, blocked. And then I changed my last name on Facebook too, so they can't even look me up again. Yeah,
what you
I
change?
killed the
What
whole
you
fucking
what you change to
family.
Johnson?
No, I just used the Gaelic spelling, so I don't think anybody in my family knows that. Not on this side knows the Gaelic spelling of that side's last name.
So everybody ticked you off?
Yeah, I would say every member of my family except my oldest child. I wrote off my mama, my brother, my best friend, and my youngest child this past 2 weeks.
What mama do?
Same shit she's done her whole life. Lie, hide shit, laugh. Oh, how did you find out when she got busted? I had enough. She's been sending me messages. She sent me one today. You gonna hate me forever? I don't hate you. I just don't want you in my fucking life anymore. Done. I don't hate her. But at 70 something, she ain't gonna change.
But she's consistent, right?
Her entire life. The only
So
one
can't you
I can
eat?
control is me. So I
But can't you
can't.
eat the meat? But can't you eat the meat and spit out the bones?
I don't want the meat anymore. If the meat is bad for you, you shouldn't eat it.
Is all the meat bad? You said she can cook.
Pretty much where my mom and my brother are concerned, they're toxic. Yeah. My best friend just happens to be caught in the middle and she's collateral damage. But
Something happened recently.
yeah, my brother came back up again. They both lied to me again. I busted them again.
Okay.
And my brother didn't have an excuse. My mom just thought it was funny. How'd you know? I'm done. Stephen, you know to deal with my child.
But did he get in rehab?
Oh, no, he supposedly isn't using anymore. I don't know if he is or isn't. I'm talking about just the other issues, the not paying, the this, the 500 jobs. The
Right.
mama just closed the door. If I'm gonna rip a Band-Aid off, I'm ripping it off all at once. I decided it's easier to have my peace if they're just not in it. It works. I'm far enough away, nobody's gonna come visit. So it's not like they're gonna show up on my doorstep.
That gotta burn though.
It hurt for a few days until I decided, and I already quit talking to my brother over a year ago. Mom, I've been trying pretty hard to get along with mom this past couple, like I said, 30 minutes at a time. Yeah, I
But that
didn't
works.
have to be there for her to be a bitch and passive aggressive. Why? Why? What? No. Why do I need to be nice? Why do I need to be anything if it's never going to change? I can just be happy away from the drama. It seemed to work the 5,000 other times in my life I did it. So, what's one more?
So are you happy? Or you content?
Happier. Yeah, now I still got other issues with the car. That's going back in the shop. And
Okay.
I got regular life issues, though. Nothing like that. Yeah.
But are you content with the situation at this time with the family?
Yes.
It keeps you stable.
Yes.
Okay.
It's sad, but yes.
What you think, Tito?
I don't know. She had to think about that answer. It didn't roll. That answer didn't roll fluently
Well, I mean,
off of her tongue. She like paused and
separating
then
from
she
your family
thought
is
about it.
never easy. Only, but if it's less toxic, less harmful, and less hurtful, then it's easier to get used to them being gone than it is to sit and keep being hurt over and over and over again. So, the lesser of two evils.
I don't know what. It's kind of like, do you know the root cause?
Yeah.
Like the triggers, the
Yep.
what's going on. You know, it seemed like you need to get down to that, and
Oh, I've
that
gotten
that
down to that.
conversation
That's
need to
the
be
problem.
had.
She refuses to even acknowledge the root of the problem and has since childhood. And like I said, 50 something years
Okay,
later, she's not going to
if
change.
if you have spoke on it and they refuse to acknowledge, only thing you can do is just move on. You did what you're supposed to do. You just move on, and and you can't keep going back. If you're going to move on, move on. You
Right.
can't
Exactly.
keep going back to the situation and trying to replay and trying to think and keep having the same conversation over and over, and there is no change. You know, that's just
Exactly.
repeating the cycle.
That's why
Nothing.
I
You're not
had to
gonna
step
get
back.
anywhere. You right back in the same place you started.
Hmm. And that's
You want to
all
do a
it's ever
180,
going
not a
to be.
360.
They are, I'm out. There's no hope on that front. So the only thing I could do is remove me from
Okay,
the situation.
with no hope on that front, are you happy with no hope
Right.
on that front?
No,
Right.
but
No,
that's not going to make it change.
but you just said yes.
Yeah.
I am as happy as I'm going to be about my family situation. It is
Okay.
not going to improve ever. If it hasn't in 50 years, it is not going to now. So I'm happier that I'm not having to be stuck in it forever. I've removed myself from it. Is it the perfect situation? No, of course not. I wish my family would act like normal damn human beings, but that ain't gonna happen.
But nobody's family is normal.
No, but not every family is mean, vindictive, passive aggressive, hurtful. continuously for 50 years. You know, and it isn't just me. I mean, she talks bad about her sister. She's just one of those people. She is a bitchy, naggy, passive aggressive cunt. I love her, but it isn't going to change.
Wow.
Wow.
That's strong words.
That's strong.
That's
That's,
nicer than I want to be.
you managed to do your you picked the two when you go your mother, you spend like 30 minutes. You take 30-minute increments. So that's a coping mechanism. That's a tool that's been
Yes.
successful to a certain extent.
And even
And
that is too much when she uses those 30 minutes to antagonize.
every
Like,
time.
why am I forcing myself to even spend that 30 minutes? Because she's mom, so what?
I have one question. When you do this 30 minutes, are you going in with an open mind? Are you
Oh, of
going
course.
in
Yeah, I gotta
already
drive 2 hours
ready
just
to
get
fight
here.
because you already know what's going on and you're really not hearing? You already in the defensive position, ready to fight. Vice actually
No, because I would
hearing what's
not
going
set
on.
myself up for that. I've had
2
a
hours, yeah.
mouth since the day I was born. I'm genuinely going because I love my mom. She's old. I want to stop by and see her for a few minutes. We limit it to 30 minutes because at 30 minutes, that's as long as that woman can go without saying something hurtful. So I overlook, and I've managed the last 2 years to honestly keep my mouth shut until 2 weeks ago. I could not keep my mouth shut anymore. It was like, you can only take so much. And
Okay, she
That
can.
because they came.
So you can tolerate for 30 minutes, but lately the 30 minutes you can't tolerate. That's what I'm kind of getting.
yeah,
So
she can't even make it
maybe it
she
should
can't
move to
make
less
it
time.
5 minutes anymore without being a bitch. So I just, why am I putting myself and in her target area? You know, if it's not me, it's going to be somebody. But I just as soon it not be me anymore.
I don't know, Dr. D. What you say?
Your mom didn't leave you in a foster home. Your mom didn't sell you. We got issues from childhood, and we
Right.
can't discuss any of them because to my mother, they didn't happen. But in the meantime, I overlook, pretend, blah, blah, blah. Hey, mom, how you doing? Oh, look what your brother did. I mean, literally, just 5 minutes is all she can do.
This is one thing I would like to say. I don't know the full background, but I can say this. We can choose. We don't always have to let our past define who we are.
Mhm.
A lot of things we can choose and we can make choices on things. Yes, past situation does hurt. But other than letting the past situation hurt drive us down the wrong road or
She's not being
turn
mean
out to
about the
be
past,
the
Tito. She's being mean about everything in the present. That's what I mean. We can't even discuss. That's why I'm only there 30 minutes because she can't even discuss the
is
past
she
because
happy? Is she ever
No, she
happy?
not. No, she
is
bitter.
she ever happy with me? I don't think so.
No, is she ever happy? Happy period.
I don't know.
I think when they were saying because hurt people.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
she projects her pain on you because she's in pain herself. But the thing is, you don't have to accept the pain. I get what you're saying
Exactly.
that you don't have to accept the pain. So when you so when you have when you actually go, you don't have to accept the pain. So when you actually address and go into it, just go. You have to go into the mindset where, poor baby, poor baby. Even
I did
though
that for 2 years.
I know, but see, when you say
I'm
poor
not doing
baby,
it anymore.
all right. I mean, okay. I'm saying, but I'm saying that you consume all her pain, and it's more difficult for you not to. And I get the point where you 30 minutes maybe need to do 10, 15. I mean,
We
because you
can't do
consume a lot.
5 now. If
You
she
can't do
gonna
5.
lie to me in 5 minutes, she can be carrying on a perfectly normal conversation with me. Enter my brother, and in less than 2 minutes, I am now the evil bit. I have done everything wrong. And if there's people around, she's worse. I am the target where 5 minutes ago, everything was fine. What the hell happened except a person walked in? Now she's got somebody to be mean to. So, I mean, and it's
Mhm.
not about past shit. It's about everything. If I'm wearing the right shoes that minute, or yeah, I can only handle so much. I'm done. She can find somebody else. There's
Yeah.
no winning. I did it as long as I could. I put up with that shit for 2 years, kept my mouth shut. I ain't keeping it shut
No,
no
no,
more.
that's the thing. Why did you keep your mouth shut? That's where the pain comes
Because
from.
it's pointless. If we've discussed shit and I've told her, this is what you're doing, this is how you're acting, this is how you're making me feel, well, you're just too sensitive. Maybe you're just a fucking bitch. So if she's not even attempting, and then the lying, I mean, you don't lie to your family. And then when you get busted, oh, how did you know? It's just tacky. It's rude. It's
It
why
is.
am I here? You know? So no.
When you have expectations for somebody to get better, what happens is that when a person doesn't meet your expectations, it makes you feel worse than when you even started. So I don't challenge you to do 30 minutes or 40 minutes. I'm not
I
I'm
ain't
not
doing
saying that.
none.
I'm not even saying drive, but just
I
with
ain't I
FaceTime.
ain't answering the
Yeah.
phone. I'm not
But
answering her text.
hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Whenever you speak, I do encourage you to speak sometimes. Wherever you speak to them, speak with no expectations whatsoever. Just
I
out
did
of,
that for 2 years.
but it's evident that you had expectations
I
because
expect her to be civil, like a
yeah,
normal human being. If she's
but
not, why am I there?
because it's not consistent. No, you
No,
expect her to
it's
be
never
no, you expect her to be civil.
civil.
However, her track record shows that she's
She
not
can't be. Exactly.
right.
So why should I? If it makes me feel bad, why should I
I
go?
I agree. I agree. I'm not saying your consistency. I say back off the consistencies and don't do it. Even if you talk to her 5 minutes, talk to her 2 minutes because it's only so much you can take because
Exactly. I'm out.
you pull it. I'm not.
I've
I
gone
just want you.
15 years without talking to this woman. I can do it again.
Yeah, but did that make that make you better or
That
bitter?
15 years, I was pretty fucking happy. Yeah, I had a life. I moved on. I didn't give a shit what that woman thought. And if I
Oh,
want to be happy again, that's exactly what I need to do again. Put that bitch out of my mind. She can live her life however she wants. Leave me the hell alone to live mine.
so is it sound like the issue is that you actually cared about what she thought?
She's your mom. Of course I care.
No,
But if it's never going to change, why keep putting
caring.
myself in a situation to
Right,
be hurt?
right.
Of
I
course
agree
it
with that.
hurts.
You care.
Yeah. If I didn't
Okay,
care, it wouldn't hurt. So
let me
this is
get
self defense.
so you're responding in defensiveness. I get it.
Yeah.
You care. I've had situations whereas I had to take the expectation off because you know why? I'd be pissed off just like you. I'd be mad. Not only I'd be mad, I'd be resentful. I'd be pissed off, and I'd be holding them.
Disgusted.
You
I
disgusted,
am disgusted.
and the worst part is I'll be holding that pain with me, and they can care
That's
less.
what I'm letting go.
Right?
Yes, it hurts. I love
I
her, but
get
she's
that.
never going to change.
Yeah,
She's 70 something.
if she never changes,
I
will
can
you
love
still
her
love
from
her?
a distance. I'll
That's
be at
good.
her funeral.
Yeah, but she can't talk back then.
I don't care. She's going to see some shit when she's dead that she cannot fucking deny. I almost wish I was there to see it, but that's between her and God. I wouldn't mind if God let me, by dreams, somehow see a little bit of it, but I don't
Have
expect that. She's never
have
in
you
my
ever
lifetime.
have you ever forgave her?
I've forgiven her for everything past. It is her current behavior that I am not accepting. It's the same behavior, but different. Now my life's not at stake. When I was younger, my life was at stake. So I had a whole lot more to
So
forgive.
so you forgave her for the bad stuff that
Yeah,
ended
just
your
quit
life,
fucking doing it. Quit being
but
a bitch now.
the stuff that frustrates you just gets on your nerves. It just
No, it
just makes you.
hurts.
Yeah,
It's
I got it.
hurtful.
But the other stuff could have killed you, but you forgave for that.
It
But this stuff,
took a while.
right? But this stuff can't kill you,
No, it
and
just
you can't.
hurts.
Right, it hurts.
I'm forgiving her. She can't help it. It is who she. I'm not angry with her. I'm
Right.
not blaming her for shit. I just don't want to deal with her anymore. Once a year on her birthday, I'll send her a fucking text message. I'm good with that. There weren't text messaging the first time I went 15 years without talking to her. I knew she was out there somewhere. She knew I was out there somewhere. Neither one of us made a whole lot of effort. I'm not gonna make a whole lot of effort this time either.
Yeah, that thing with your brother really got to you because
Yeah,
you told me previous that they no she's cantankerous and she's snotty and she fusses all the time. I've
and
had
lies.
conversation, yeah, but and lies. But I've had conversation where they say, well, there are some bright lights.
She
There
can
are
cook,
something. Yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't like her enough to go eat with her. If you got to choke down your meal and not cry, what the fuck? There ain't no turkey worth all that. And I like turkey. No. The last time I had Thanksgiving with her, I left her house in tears. And that was only 2 years ago. I have been trying to overlook all of her shit every week for the last 2 years. I'm done.
If,
I can't.
if you overlook,
Every visit,
what?
every week, she has
Why do
some. Why do I
why do
keep
you?
going?
No. The biggest question: why do you overlook?
Because trying to deal with it does not work. She doesn't acknowledge that there's a problem. So the only way we could even spend the 30 minutes is if I just sit and pretend everything's peachy keen and watch fucking Animal Planet for 30 minutes.
But how you deal with it has really nothing to do with her. It should have everything to do with you. And
Yes,
see that
I'm the one
you're
that can't take it anymore.
right. No, but you know what I'm saying that the way you are dealing with it is all about her. It shouldn't be that one sided. It should be like, mm-hmm, okay, yeah, all right, yeah, mom. So if we're gonna still keep doing this, I guess I catch you and go around. Hit me back. Bye. I mean, so you can because if not, you stay in and it just you sucking
But
it
that's
in.
just it. Every time I say, well, you're just being like a Mally's. You're just this. You're just. There is no way for the woman to acknowledge that she's doing or saying anything wrong. It's all me. So after 40 something years, you
It's
just,
not you though.
whatever.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but it's not. I know it's no way. It's not you. And, and I agree with taking time. That
I
once
need
a
a
year is kind of
lot of it right now.
I agree with taking time. That once a year is kind of extreme, but I agree to taking time. I say, and because you don't have to go see a person now, you can just oh. FaceTime. Oh, my bad. You gotta go. Click. Because you can close off and you don't have to waste gas and time. And it doesn't have to be that frequent. So I do agree. So hear me when I'm saying that I hear the pain. I hear the pain, and I agree when you're hurt and you've been taking a whole bunch of shots. You try to go back and get shot in the head again. I
You
mean,
can bleed to death from a million little pinpricks. That's what
yeah.
I told her. It's like,
Is
I'm
it?
tired of all of the little pricks every fucking time.
Yeah. So
And it's
instead.
literally every phone call, every text. She has something hateful to say. And please stop writing. I didn't block her. And she still
Okay.
wrote 2 or 3 times. And I thought, Mom, I begged you, please just leave me alone for a while. She waited a week. She wrote me again this morning. Are you going to hate me forever? I don't hate you. I just have no desire to be near you ever
Oh,
again.
oh, she wrote you.
Yeah. She has all this stuff that she wants to give me. It's like, it's not your stuff I ever wanted. It was just a little kindness. That's it. Keep shit. I don't want your shit. You
How
know?
how how are the letters?
The letters.
You said when she writes you, what does she write?
Well, this morning she asked, was I going to hate her forever? She
Uh huh.
loves me regardless. She has all this stuff that she doesn't want to just give away to strangers when she knows I need it.
Okay.
And you're just not getting it. It's not
Oh,
your
oh, there it
stuff,
is.
you
There it
know?
is. Hear me when I say this. Okay, just hear me out. I get not going to the house. I get not talking to her. I get it because she triggers. However, it seems like what does I see your distance actually affects her
Good.
to some form of civility because what you just stated, then she nasty, then she snotty. It's all like it sounds
My
like a
baby
person,
brother wasn't there today.
but
She didn't
but
have
but
an
you
audience.
she's writing.
Hmm.
She's writing. So she took time. So my point is that when she put that stuff on paper, it's heartfelt. It sounded like she was crying. Hurt people. And when you there, she projects. So maybe distance. She writes you, you write it back. That means because that wasn't a nasty letter. He said, Mama, I need time. I don't hate you. I love you. But I need time because y'all been hurting me.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, and so I get that. But when you said that letter that she just wrote to you, that wasn't mean that wasn't nasty, but I'm not encouraging you to say, okay, mama, go in there so she can hit you again. No, no, no. That's not wisdom.
Hmm.
That's not wisdom. But it sounds like y'all correspondence is gonna be for a little while, just be y'all gonna be handwriting for for you for you getting the whole.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, but that because that it sounds like that may actually it sounds like you being distant, she heard you.
So what? She's heard me before. I mean, this is such a pattern throughout our entire life
Hmm.
that one of us has to break it. Her and my brother are obviously not going to.
Right?
I can't control them. I can only control me. Whether it's 6 months, 6 years, or 60, I don't know. It was 15 last time. I don't know. I know that I have absolutely zero faith that she's ever going to be civil. Least of all if there's a human being watching her, because then she has an audience. Why give her the opportunity? Why? Just
She don't have an audience with the letter. She had the audience in public. I agree with you, but
mm-hmm.
she don't have the audience with the letter.
No. And
Right. So,
I
so
don't
I'm
want to be reminded. I don't want her letters. I want both of them as far out of my mind as I can get them
Can
so
I
that I
can I
don't
ask a
have to think
question?
about them and hurt.
go ahead.
Can I ask a question? Okay, you want her to be nice to you, and if she's writing you a letter and the letter is nice, maybe correspondence is the way to go where y'all can communicate, because now it's one-on-one. You say she usually act up when there's another individual
Mhm.
around, so she takes it out on you. Then maybe y'all way of having a civil conversation is through correspondence.
Sound like the only
It
way
took her
right now.
about 6 letters to get to this nice one. The first 5, she was still being a bitch.
Okay, but
But she got
you
there.
at a point where it's nice. Let's see if y'all can keep going back and forth, corresponding with each other,
Well, the
with
only
each
thing that
other,
I
and
really
have
thought was
and
nice
nice.
about it was that she agreed not to contact me anymore unless I initiate. That's the nicest thing she could have ever done. So I'm really kind of hoping she doesn't for a long time.
Do you really don't want contact?
Yeah, I've done it before, 15 years worth. I
No,
was
no, I didn't
actually
ask
happy.
you what you done before. I'm asking you, is that really what you want?
Under the
Now
certain situation, yes, because I have no belief that the situation will ever change.
you need a little time.
I need a lot of time because I mean, if you go 5 years here, 2 years here, and it still happens over and over again, if I went 5 years now, it's just going to be the same thing 5 years from now. I mean, when you have a whole history of pattern, having that hope thing is, no, that's gone. The hope is gone for anything better than what I put up with the last 2 years. That was the best 2 years of our lives together, and they still sucked.
So you're saying you throwing in the towel, you done.
Yeah,
No more communication. That's what you were saying.
pretty much, yeah.
How do you feel
If
about
she's
that? Really?
dying
How do you
and
give
wants me to
me
visit in the hospital, I would go, but short of that, no.
and you are happy?
Yes. I'm happier that I spent the last 2 weeks because I cried for a straight week. And then when she finally quit writing, I could breathe for a minute. And then she went and
Mhm.
wrote back. But I had that week to numb my feelings, I guess, to
Mhm.
not have it right there at me. But there is zero hope that anything will ever change. And I'm tired of playing nice and putting up with it. So
Then when they open up, you're right. But if not, right now it's not opened up. We can settle that right. Then
I was dreaming about this woman's death for about 3 days, and that I have never actually done before. Not thinking about trying to kill her or anything, but actually fantasizing about her death, her funeral, my fucked up brother at the. I mean, 3 days I spent dreaming about my mom dying. It got that bad. So not communicating is probably way better than last week.
Mm.
That's the best I can do.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say so. Not communicating because yeah, you absorb a lot, and that's a lot. And if she's
Hmm.
consistent like that, yeah, I say time. We all need time. You
Yeah,
just don't know. You say a long time, but it varies.
the
So
longer the better. The
right.
longer it is, the happier I foresee me being.
Until you're
But
not.
her opinion won't matter. The longer it goes, the less I will care. Uh-oh.
And
Please
and
tell me I got low battery.
oh.
That's all right. I'm trying to hook you up. I know I have a controller here somewhere. Somewhere. Yes. 5 million ports. All right. Now I just got to see where it goes. All right. We shall see. So what y'all do this past couple of weeks? You didn't dump y'all's families?
No, no, no. I didn't dump my family.
I blew the drive shaft in my Jeep. That was fun. I learned that I can push a Jeep all alone in a dress and flip flops. You'll do a lot to not get stopped by cops. Push my little Jeep right up off the road all by my lonely. Call the tow truck. It's going back in the shop tomorrow for the front because it even popped a hole in the bottom of the Jeep. Took out my muffler, my tailpipe. That was fun.
And still running.
Well, they fixed the rear drive shaft and those universal joints, but tomorrow it's going back to the shop for the front. But yeah, it's not running quite like it used to. It's a little vibrating because they didn't actually replace the drive shaft. They tried to straighten it, and they did replace the universal joints and all the other shit. But maybe tomorrow when they replace the front, it'll be less. But
is it bent or it just need to be balanced?
They put heat to it and said they bent it back.
Okay, it may not be true. You understand what I'm saying? When they call themselves straighten it back, it may not be straight.
Exactly.
And then if it is straight, it may need to be weights may need to be added to balance it because when
I'm
it
hoping
rotates,
they will figure that out tomorrow when they put the front ones on. So we shall see. It moved. Oh, my boat. I didn't blow the engine in my boat, but the boat engine did some funky shit and tried to rip off the back of the boat. And I got a new motor, but it won't be here until tomorrow. So I'm just trapped all the way around. No car, no boat, no shit.
What happened with the boat? A shark bit it? What?
Somebody gave me one of those bolts for the trim and tilt, only it didn't work. It bent it all to hell. And then because it's a bolt and I'm out at sea, there's no way to get it out because now it's shaped like a U. So I turned around and tried to come home, only the motor just kept banging like up and down to the point that it was trying to rip off the back of the boat. And it did actually rip off the throttle control cable and the gas line. So I blew home. Lovely wind we had the past couple days. I blew home. That was nice. I got my tank fixed. I've got a new throttle cable waiting, but now that I've got a new motor, I won't need the throttle cable because it came with one, so I can return it. But it's been a fun few days, I tell you.
Yeah, eventful.
Vacation from vacation, man.
Eventful, I can say that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But still broke down on the water is better than any land day. You're still on the water unless you're in the Arctic. I don't know about all that. That looks just cold and miserable every day. But out here in our sunny, warm water, not bad. I can blow home. I'm good.
Was it soothing?
Until people came to help. Then
it sounds like you just don't like people.
I don't. Really don't. You'd have to understand.
You may want to move
Cedar
off
Island
grid
sometime, Tito. For real.
She is off grid.
Do what?
She's still on the island.
Cedar Island. It's not just
she is off grid.
It's a 500-year-old island, and the people never got out of like the 1930s. So the men.
I don't know if I want to be there.
If you're a girl, you don't want to be here either, man. I swear they're cavemen.
Yo, boy, we got one.
I was real good until people came to help. Don't need that kind of help, man.
Yeah, I don't know about me. Yeah, I got you. Yep, but she's like, what? It's like what? 200 people on the whole island?
174.
So that's off grid.
Pretty much, yeah.
surrounded by
They didn't
water.
have a bridge to the mainland until the 50s. But
What
they
do you
don't
call what do y'all call outsiders there?
dit dots,
Did dots?
dit dots. Hmm.
Okay, I got a friend that I met. He's from one of the islands, I think Harker's Island or some. He call them call outsider
Dingbatters.
dingbaggers.
Dingbatters is
Also,
another.
you familiar with the terminology?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
And
if you
see,
did not grow up here, even if you're related, you're still one. Being female, I'm marginally accepted and they know who my family was, but I didn't grow up here, so I'm still not a local.
okay, I was just going to say you don't have that accent that most people from the islands
Mm-mm.
there because they're
Yeah, they have their own. It's been
yeah,
on like
it's
PBS. They've done 2 hour specials on the accent from here. I can understand it. I can't speak it, but I can understand what they're saying. But
oh
yeah, I
yeah,
grew up military, so I only got to come and visit.
yeah.
And it's
Uh,
got its good points, but it's got some way back in time fucking points too.
oh yeah, oh
Yeah.
yeah. One of my friends that I met that I worked with, like I said, his family is from down there, and he was in he's Caucasian, and he was telling the story about being in high school and having black friends because he actually went to school like in Newport. I'm not really sure, but it wasn't on the island, and he played basketball.
A white boy to play basketball?
Yeah,
You'll see
yeah.
that
You
in a
got to get
regular
out. You got to get out of the 1930s.
Yeah, yeah.
Come over to the mainland. Okay.
right?
All right. And he was telling me that he invited one of his black friends down to the islands, and his black friend was like, "No," and he didn't
Mm.
understand. And then he broke it out, and he was like, "Oh." He didn't understand, and then when he talked to his family kind of explained it.
Mm.
Yeah,
It's yeah, they're and it's not just black people. They don't like anybody.
yeah,
Hmm. I know.
yeah.
I was growing up military. I was telling him, it's like I thought prejudice was just on TV. I didn't grow up with it. I mean, from the time I was born, I was military bases. The first little boy I liked, little black boy, kindergarten. Dad ended up blowing up in a truck accident, but so I mean, I was not ever shown prejudice, whether my family was or wasn't. I had no clue until I got out of the military. And then I got some clues. But I thought racism was history, and it's not. I
No,
was in for a rude
it's
awakening.
definitely not. It's not as prevalent as it was, but it's definitely not. You know, you can tend to you you see it from time to time, but you don't. It's not as out in the
Overt.
open because it's
Right.
not accepted as
Yeah,
much.
you say
For
it
the
on base and
last 4
somebody's gonna
years.
kick your ass. But you say it out in white people world and they're all their friends. Yeah, yeah. No, you don't say shit like that on base because the dude in the foxhole beside you might be green or uh-uh.
Yeah,
So yeah, I was in for an awakening. I think I was 27 when we finally got out of the military, and I moved to Baltimore of all places. And this black girl I worked with, somebody had called her a nigger, only she wouldn't say the word. And she's like, the N word. It took me 15 minutes. She's like, Paula, I know you know the N word. I was dense. I did not. I mean, she finally told me what the hell she was talking about. I'm like, people say that? And apparently in Baltimore, they still do. But I was
well,
not aware.
it's kind of like one of them things is where you from, because I remember when I went to boot camp. I'm originally from Alabama. In the part of Alabama I grew up in, you was black or either you was white. We had a few Asians, and I'm not stereotyping, so don't think I'm doing that when I say
No,
this.
I'm not.
It
You're just
was
being
it was the
factual.
fish markets and it was the hair stores. Okay. And I remember being in boot camp and you know, words between black and white, I knew them words. Okay. And when I was in boot camp, one of the Caucasian recruits called one of the Spanish recruits a wetback. I had no idea what that meant, but the drill instructors went crazy, and I'm like dumbfounded. And I look at one of the other recruits, and I was like, "What's going on?" And the other recruit leaned over and said, "That's like you being called the N word." And I was like, "Oh." So sometimes, you can be people can kind of be ignorant to the facts. Like you, if you never grew up around stuff, you wouldn't
Exactly.
know. That's just like I can be down south or I can be anywhere and I can pick up on certain things because where I grew up and how it was growing up. You know,
Right.
the when you say the wrong side of town, for real, it's the wrong side of town. So
Hmm.
I have experienced some of that. So sometimes we can be ignorant to situations because we never been exposed. It's kind of
Exactly.
like me coming down to the islands and I'm not from or any outsider coming to the island. The islands got their own traditions, their own way of doing things, got nicknames for anybody that's
Yeah, they
from
do.
outside of there.
Right.
And things like that. So it it just when we don't expand and get to know and deal with other people and people from other backgrounds and other locations, we kind of close and we think that the world revolves around what we know because that's all we know and we think that's how the world is. Um,
Hmm. Yeah,
Matter
I
of
was in
fact,
for a rude
me and
awakening.
my wife was having a conversation, um, a brief conversation. I'm just gonna give a quick little summary. It was kind of like talking about Afghanistan, and I was like, yeah, and I was like, and I said something about some of the younger women that's I say no more than 15 years old, females. They don't. They only thing they know is more of the freedoms and liberty that women had while the U.S. was there.
Right.
Now that the Taliban is taking back over, and it go back to before
Mhm.
times, they are not gonna be able to relate to that.
That's gonna
No,
be a shock because they
that's
can't go
going
to
back to
That
school.
you
slavery.
know what I mean? You going from having these freedoms to
Being
this
a
being
slave
taken.
again. Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel for them. I
So
don't know how they're
that's
going
going to be hard
to
for them to
survive.
grasp. But if you always like the older ones that have that remember them times, it's a much easier for them to kind of revert back because to them it was already accepted.
Right.
But if you never dealt with it, it's a little bit more difficult to accept that thing
I would
of
have a
that
very
change
hard
of
time
being
accepting.
say what?
I said I would have a very hard time accepting.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You would definitely because you having a hard time accepting a lot of things right now. I'm just
Right.
picking with
Yep.
you.
I am not one of those go along people.
Yeah. But the truth of the matter is that we can't always control everyone and everything, and we can't control every situation.
You control
Some things
ourselves.
rub us the wrong way. And you said it earlier that you can only control who you are.
Right.
Hmm.
And I was intending to say something about it. I have I had a coworker, well, still is a coworker, and I'm one of them people like blah blah blah. I'm Southern. I speak that hospitality that's there. Hey, good morning. I say good morning to everybody,
Hey,
and he be like, like, yo, dude, okay. And at first, it used to offend me. I used to get mad because it's like I'm just speaking, but you act like the world's coming to the end. And I was starting to stop speaking to the individual. But I was like, no, the individual is not going to change who I
change me.
am.
Right.
So it went on for a while, but guess what? Now they speak back because they realized that they wouldn't unchange me. Just because you want to be grouchy first thing in the morning, that doesn't mean I'm gonna be grouchy.
Right.
So you kind of probably need to apply some of that to what you got going on. Don't let the situation dictate or
I
make you
made
who
it
you
for
don't
two
want to be.
years. I did. I made it for 2 years. I ain't making it anymore, at least for a while.
Right, at least for a while. You got to
Hmm.
pull back till you get the tools to go back into the lion's den. So I agree with that.
I don't see
And
the reason.
I know you can't see it right now because you're in the emotion.
No, I mean, if this is a woman that had even bothered to raise me, but she
It's not.
put us out as children, what? Why?
See, it's
What
really not about
is
her. It's not
No,
about her at all.
it's about you.
It's about you.
Yeah,
You
and
need
I
to.
gave her a couple of years chance. Oh yeah, I remember now. Never mind. I mean, it's not like I'm missing anything that I had. I never had the mother. So I shut my mouth for 2 years to try and have a family. For what? There's got to be a payoff. If you're going to put yourself out there, you've got to get something back from it.
Question: Are it sounds like to me, my what I'm gathering. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know the whole story. Are you trying to have acceptance from her? Are you trying to get her to accept you? To
No, because she's Republican. I'm not, but I'm not Democrat. We are totally opposite in character, temperament. She's never going to understand me, much less accept
what do
me. I
you
don't need
want
her
from her?
acceptance.
What do you want?
What do you want from her?
Stability, just simple, normal, common manners and courtesy. To not be mean, to not be passive aggressive mean. I am expecting her to act like a stranger on the road or a woman at the drive through. No more, no less. Just simple kindness and courtesy.
Has she
That's
ever
it.
been that way? Has she ever been nice?
When she wants something, that's my problem.
To her
Her and my
natural
brother,
nature.
they're always sweet as shit when they want or need something. But the
So
minute
she's
they've
consistent.
got it, they revert back. I'm not getting enough out of this relationship to keep being the one to just let shit go. Why?
Okay, so you feeling used when they have been
Yes,
nice because they
but
want
it's
something
not
from you.
just the used part. I mean, I do, but it's what is the reason? Why is she mean? And it got to the point where does it even matter why? You
Well,
know,
maybe you should
No,
stop trying to understand who she is and just really understand who you are.
I am good without her. I've done
If
it
you say so,
before.
if you say so. See, because every answer that you give is never just a straight up yes or no. It's a
Well,
reason
no,
to
because it's
justify
your
the answer
mother. You
that
have all of the
you give.
expectations in your mind that every kid wants to have a normal family. Mine is never going to be normal. I've
What is
accepted that.
normal?
yeah. What is
What is
normal?
normal?
I don't know, but just where these
That could be a
certain people
problem
that
if
are
you.
left are civil. You know, get together,
But
have Christmas or
but
birthday
what
or
is civil?
whatever. Just
Yeah.
civil,
But what is civil? It has
not
different.
hateful, mean, and ugly, not lying, not using people, just
Well, some people,
like
some
a
people,
person on the street.
but
You
some,
know?
some but some people say that. Well, they was nice to me because they lied not to spare my feelings. Versus a person
I'd
to give me the
rather
raw
have an
truth.
ugly truth than a pretty lie any day of the
I
week. It's
agree.
disrespectful.
I agree. But some people may appreciate the nice lie.
I'm
I
not,
don't
and
know.
she knows me well enough because we've
My,
had
my,
that
my,
conversation before.
how was her parents to her?
My grandmother was a bitch, but to her, she was least bitchy because my mother was the baby. My mom thinks her sister's jealous of her. My mom thinks the people down the road are jealous. It's like, you're a fat old lady with cats. Really, what's to be jealous of? I didn't say that to her, but this is the way my mom thinks. It's not just me. It is, I mean, her sister, her cut, she is a bitch to everybody. It's
Sound
like
like
the
she
other
got it
people don't
honest.
know it. Hmm.
Sound like she got it honest.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. My grandmother was, her mother died when she was 5. So her oldest sister raised her, and she was abused. But she was harsh, but she was not mean. She
To
was
you.
not to anyone. I mean, she would spank a child and stuff like that. She was very harsh. She was of that generation. You didn't say pregnant at the table, you get backhanded. You know what I mean? She was that old white woman. But she was not hurtful to people. If she said something, she stated it as, okay, here are the facts, what can be done. Not, well, you're just stupid or this, you know. Her demeanor, her tone was different.
How's her
So,
father?
Your
Your grandfather?
grandmother,
How's your grandfather?
dead. I don't know. He's been dead since I was 1. Not a clue. But he was a preacher. I don't know. She never mentioned anyone in her family. I mean, mom lied about a lot of shit. I mean, and okay, I don't care if you lie to me, but make it so I never find out. She would tell lies
Well,
that the rest
when
of her
someone tell a
family was
lie, they
busting her on.
intend for you not to find out.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, that's
not
not.
like they like, yo,
Yeah, yeah, they're not
But
professional.
when you're
yeah.
busted, fess up. You know, it's like, okay, my uncle's telling me this, my aunts are telling me this, everybody in the family's telling me this, but you've got a different story.
I got double down. I'm Trump.
That's my mama.
I got
I
double down.
swear to God.
Fake news. They online.
Um,
I won the
Take this
election.
up.
Yeah,
I
and
won
she
the election.
believes
Doggone it.
Okay,
her
it
own
it
shit.
it seemed like everything is a history, and it's a history that keeps repeating itself. It's a
Yes,
trend. It's a so
pattern.
okay. Are you gonna be the person in your family to break that
The
generational
pattern.
curse?
Yep. I'm doing it by stepping out.
Okay, you're doing it by stepping out. It's more than just stepping out.
Right.
It's
It's
actions you have to
reclaiming
take.
my peace.
I get that.
You do gotta claim your piece, but it's also your actions of how you treat your kids and other people. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you are dealing with the hurt of with your mother,
I get
she
going.
dealt with the hurt from her mother and what you call it, and then you dealing
I
with
think
the
my
hurt,
mama was just
and
a spoiled
now
brat.
you that's your definition of your way of love. You know, it sounds funny, but love of a parenting because that's the way you parent. You only emulating what you saw and what you learned. So
In a
if
way,
you
but I
if
went totally opposite in other ways where my mother wasn't there, didn't raise us. My kids, I mean, till they were 27, I was still right there. That's loyalty. I mean, my mom abandoned us, so I went the other direction and
okay, that's a
overprotected.
start. That's a start. But you got to get up. You got to get them other parts too, like the parts of how you say she can be abusive. You have to make sure you try not to do them things. See, it takes some time, and it's gonna take you trying to do better, and then it takes you showing you doing better to help your kids to do better, and then after a while, we all just have it right because we all are doing better, and we're passing it down
Fingers
from generation
crossed.
to
The only
generation.
one in this family that's doing better is the one that got the fuck away and is living in Texas. My son, my oldest son. And even he, Mom, your family's nuts. I know, baby. I'm sorry, but he got away and he's happy. He's normal. All the ones that stayed in North Carolina, and the only reason I'm here is at Warm Beach because Alaska's too damn cold. But that's where I would be, I swear to God, if it was warmer.
But remember, the peace that you want starts with you, within you.
Mm-hmm.
The external always pisses us off, but if we're not at peace with the internal, then it doesn't matter because you're gonna have stuff that's outside of you.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
But it's that how you think, how you processing what's coming in. Like I gave it all you the purpose of the meditation actually to put you at a calm to think about what you're thinking about and then processing because it's the old program you're dealing with and it's hard based. I mean that thing is stuck. So and you have to think about when it comes, why do I respond this way? And then you have to act it's work now. It's actively try to change the program because the
Well,
program
that's
that
what I'm doing by stepping out
no,
because just
I agree.
overlooking it for 2 years wasn't solving anything.
Right. And I agree. I say that that's why I actually said you overlooked it to maybe I get your attempt to make it all right and being with her is that I'll just hush and just be in her presence. But in essence, you in her presence taking on taking on poison. Where
Yeah,
it probably would that's why you got to step back now so you can regroup. Anyway, I don't know your time span to get back in, but right now you can't see that. I get that. I can't see that. I get that. I think that the process is that I have thought the first the when you sit down and you reflect on and you are doing right, you're pulling back because even when I did a video about the amygdala, what happens is that when your amygdala gets hijacked, what happens is that you just you stuck up in your emotions. You just there, and the
right.
best way to deal with it is to remove yourself from the situations, so your
Mm-hmm.
prefrontal can kind of start to processing things. And while it's processes, you have to sit down and you have to bask in what's coming in, and that's why and put it down, put it on paper so you can see it
I
and
did.
get it.
I wrote her a whole letter,
No, I'm talking for
and
you.
well, I mean,
Did
I saved it because I did. I mean, she doesn't like that I'm a Malay. She married my dad. She gave birth to me, but she yells at me for being a Malay. It's like
she's
it's
still
like
a Mallet? She got the name, don't she?
no, oh no, she's had 5 fucking husbands. Come on, I don't even know what her last name is anymore. But the only 2 children she had are both Malays. And literally, when I wrote her this letter, not mean, not hateful, I mean, trying to be as tactful as I can be. Mom, these are the things that upset me. Not 20 years ago, not 5 days ago. This is what you're doing right now. It hurts. well, you're just like the rest of those damn Mallows, just trying to blame. It's like, I'm not blaming you. You can't. And if you realize that she is never ever going to get her mind penetrated, you're either frustrated because you keep trying and banging your head on a wall, or you have to just, okay, I give. And I'm at the I give point. So, I mean, reading the letters helped me. And I mean, I went back and read them 2 or 3 times to make sure I wasn't being mean or bringing up the past and this and that.
Right.
And if you cannot even make a point kindly without being bashed, what is the point of even trying? You're banging your head on a wall. So, I mean, I don't see where time is going to fix that. It hasn't yet.
Yeah, but time is still moving. I know what you're saying. It hasn't in the past.
That's
The
an
time
old
you
one.
talk, the time you talk about now is already gone. So we can't dictate. We can just keep moving in time. The purpose of the letters were to you get stuff out and express your feeling. Now
And I
you
felt
can
much better after I wrote it.
right. So you can determine the response of somebody else. But the point is, it does you no good to hold hold the other person's sin with you. It just weighs you down. The hurt, the
Exactly.
negativity, the attitude, it weighs you down. So when you say that I'm a step away, I get the part that I'm a step away, and I also get the part that it's a fervor of emotional build up that's here, and that's where you at right now. But I think when you pull back and you start doing work on yourself, you can evaluate some stuff, and maybe you can put yourself and you can work on another process. Now, what you stated in the videos that you said that I, it took 6 times for your mom to actually say something decent in a letter, but the point is, it took 6. She did say something nice, and I think connection
Too little, too
for the next
late.
6 months probably go. What's that?
Too little, too late.
Well, she's still alive. It's
I
only late
don't
when,
care.
when I know because you there now. I know you. I know you don't care now because it's still fresh. It's fresh. It hurt. It stings. And what happened? It triggers. It triggers everything else that she's done in the past. Because when you say
Yeah.
it pulls everything with us because every thought has emotion. Every emotion has a feeling to it. So when this happened, it pulls back that memory of all the perceptions of all those
It
old.
reinforces my belief in the pattern.
Yeah, yeah. You say no, no, because it's just and you feel it. Oh man, I'm loud. Everybody sleep.
I did until I wrote the letter. Oddly enough, I swear to, I wrote the letter, I bolted, I went out on my boat, couldn't even stay in the house. But I felt better.
Right.
And I even told her that. I don't even care if you read this. I feel better. Just saying.
So this is my suggestion to you. I'm not saying write her. When you start do the small meditation I told you, just do those, and when the thoughts gonna come, write the letter to yourself. Just write it because you're getting it out.
Mm-hmm.
You get
Mhm.
because you that's when you're coming to terms with your thoughts, thinking about what you're thinking about because thoughts are living, and that life in that thought can weigh you down or it can lift you up. It's your choice. What do you want to do? But you can't deal with it if you don't deal with it. And you don't have to deal with it with the masses. So when you say that I'm staying away, I stay away, I get it. Nobody wants to be around. I'm already dealing right now. I got other stuff going on. And then I'm gonna go in, you're gonna just hit me in my face every time. And, no, I only got 2 eyes. You can now you can hit my nose, I got busted lip, and
Right?
it don't make sense.
And I got enough going on with the rest of my life, which
Right. I get
is
that.
a
I get the
disaster, but I'm not stressed. That's just life. So
I,
the car doesn't bother me, the boat doesn't bother me, the bills, okay, sometimes, but I'm not ever that stressed. I ain't stressed about being broke, poor, the car. I'm happy with the rest of my life.
I had a situation where I had a relative of mine. I'm not gonna say it because he may be looking strange. At a relative of mine that we was going back and forth on a text. And I felt all the pain and at the end of every text later on. I said, "Wait a minute, love you, hearts, love you much, hearts." Now none of what he was saying elicited a response of "love you, hearts." It's like, I hate you, can't stand. It's like somebody comes to you and say, "I can't stand you. You just think I can't." And he say, "No, I love you." Why you keep saying that? Why you keep saying that? Because I love you. You just stupid. I still love you. What can you do with that? I used to have people. I smile all the time. I had people. This was funniest thing to me. I would walk in a lunch line at school or a grocery store, and lunch lady be like this, and I'd be smiling. And I smile. I said, "What you smiling at?" He's like, oh, because ain't nothing to feel sad about. If I hit you, I bet you stop smiling. I start laughing. That was the funniest thing to me because people don't understand how can you have joy when I'm walking in pain. I've had teachers say, "Your smile is," and my teeth was really jacked up then too. So it's just like, "Your smile is contagious," because my smile wasn't external; it was internal. It just showed itself on the outside, and you saw what was on the inside because you saw my smile. And I choose not to allow your circumstance to affect me, and that and I until you can make that choice. Sometimes you do need to push yourself because you can't be Superwoman and kryptonite is in your bosom. You know, I mean, you can't be
Mhm.
Superwoman and you got a big kryptonite right here. You just yeah. No, you got to put the kryptonite
I feel like
and
the voodoo doll.
you
Like
got
I'm
back up.
going just to be stabbed. And I was like,
Yeah, you
why
get
am
yeah,
I doing that to me?
right. I get that. I get that because you're not equipped to actually to go there. That's why I say even when you start back contacting, maybe you cut down your times. Oh, when you start, especially when you start being negative. Oh, gotta go. Click. Love you. Click.
Gonna be a
I can't
while.
stand. I can't stand when you do that. Click. Love you. Click. Just hang up. And
Gonna be
then,
a while.
all right, but that's fine. That's fine because you got to do some stuff on you because it really has nothing. It's not what people do to you.
It's what you're willing to accept.
No, it's how you respond.
Um, I chose to not respond for 2 years out of the last however many, because before that, I mean, I have thrown this woman out of my house. She's been running, "Mom, Paula threw me out. Quit being a bitch." You know, but
You know what?
I
It's
try. And for
it.
me, I was born with a mouth.
You
Two
you
years, I
you
kept my
you
mouth
keep
shut.
letting her have control.
Yeah, she's controlling you.
Yeah.
Was,
That.
but she can't
Yes.
if I'm no longer in the picture.
Not, not,
She's got to find
you,
somebody else.
And go ahead, Tito.
it's the every time you get angry, that's control.
That's control.
Mhm. So if I don't go and don't get angry, I'm happy. Way the hell over here.
No,
She
no,
can
she ain't
make
got to be.
somebody else angry.
No, she don't have to be there to make you angry. Just the mention of her name.
No, I don't get angry at the mention of her name. I don't. I just don't want to talk to her. I don't want to be lied to. I don't want to hear what she has to say.
Okay.
I'm not interested in Animal Planet, and that's all the fucking woman does. I mean, we literally have nothing in common. There's nothing she can tell me that's interesting.
Food.
She cooks good, but I can't eat shit.
Right,
She
that's
makes all
right.
kinds of good shit with flour and stuff that I can't have. Well, God forbid, she'll make my brother 5 million pounds candy. But
But you can't eat that anyway, so you know.
yeah,
Yeah.
it isn't worth. all the jabs to get a Tootsie Roll, you know? She ain't got
And
no candy worth any of that.
and to your credit, you are driving 2 hours.
Yeah,
So so you drive 2 hours and
he
you wanted
spends
that
30 minutes,
you had some type of pleasantry. So that's why I
four
said that
hours round trip.
right 4 hours. That's why I said that when you reintroduce yourself and go back in there, I would say video phone because less gas. Because I think I would be upset at myself if I drive 4 hours and can't get one pleasantry. However, so that's why I'll modify. See, your 2 years, it wasn't necessarily bad. It's just that you didn't.
Was it fucking enjoyable?
Yeah,
Not
I'm
one
saying.
damn minute of it.
Remember, I said that it's not what people do; it's how you respond.
I
If you,
responded nicely.
that's not
I
good.
came home and got the hell
That's not
away
good
from
all the
home.
time. Well, just because you're nice don't mean it was good,
It was never good.
right? Just because you was that don't mean good. I mean, you hold that stuff inside.
Yeah,
I mean,
because
it
it
may have
does
been
no good to say it.
no, it did you good.
It would do me good, but it would have put our relationship over 2 years ago.
Well, I'm saying, okay, then you probably could have worked on the delivery and still said it instead of sucking it up and not saying anything. Maybe not every time,
I
but
did that this time, and she
oh,
still wrote back.
that, but you did
That
it though.
whole letter I wrote her, and I took a week to write it to her. I didn't write it immediately. I didn't
Okay,
say shit to her for a week. I took the time to reflect, to write the letter.
okay.
There, she's never, ever, ever going to get it.
Do you regret writing the letter? Doing
No,
give
it made me feel better.
Okay.
Yes, I
Leave it
felt
right there.
1,000% better.
Leave it right there.
Right. Yeah.
I'm good with that for
Just
the
leave it
next
right
20
there. If
damn
you
years.
felt better with your response,
Right.
leave it right there. That's part of the process of healing. You have to just leave that right there and move on. Now you just got to get over the other stuff. You got to
Right.
stop letting that every time you think about the individual, let the pain cause you
And
to hate and get upset.
but I think that's the purpose of her pulling back. Then that's why I said it's not a bad thing for her to pull back, but now by pulling back, they evaluate what you're thinking about and right, get it out. Feel better when you get it out. And then I don't know the time span. You don't know the time span. It may be a long time, maybe a short time. It depends on the progress that you make with yourself internal. And that's where
But
the
if
work takes.
I'm happy with me
Yeah,
and
if you're happy,
my life,
yeah, if you're happy.
and you know that that's I mean, I don't even see the purpose of ever reconnecting.
Right. And that's the purpose of you evaluating your thoughts and writing stuff down. You'll see it
Mhm.
because it come out your head. You'll write it down. It's not about anything coming from me or Tito or anybody else. It's about what's going on here. And when you put it down, it be clear as day.
Mhm.
Oh,
Y'all are waiting
ooh,
for a miracle.
we still living.
I am never ever going to want that again.
Okay.
That's your choice.
That's your choice. Now I'm talking about your wholeness. I'm talking about your wholeness. That's your choice. But I'm saying that when you sit down, just like that time you wrote that letter, then see what is that you was expecting her to, oh,
No,
oh,
no.
okay,
I
you didn't get it.
know this woman. If she didn't believe my dad fucking raped me when she threw him to him, she's damn sure not going to take responsibility for any of this. No, I literally wrote it just to get it out. Whether she believes it, accepts it, she's not. It doesn't
Right.
matter.
Hey,
I had no
There it is.
expectation that she
once
would.
you got it out, you were done.
Yes,
Right.
It's
I
not
was.
about her accepting it. It's about you getting it out. She don't have to accept it.
She didn't think
Exactly.
she didn't think she was gonna accept it. That I get you saying you didn't think you didn't care. You got it out. You didn't think she was gonna accept it. That's the back step. Now we're going forward with the current situation, and when you're away from her now, I'm saying when you sit down with yourself, you're gonna get the thoughts. And so, but I'm saying put it down for you to heal inside. I'm not talking about your mom. I ain't talking about your brother. I don't care about them. I care about you.
Mhm.
So that's so you can heal. You don't want to hold the stuff. And uh um
I don't think I do long. I think that's the whole point of the getting away.
right,
Well, it's fresh and just happened. The first week, I cried for a week. This
right.
week, it's sad. It's kind of blah, but I'm really over it. And the longer it goes, the happier I get. I know because I made it 15 years last time. I was happy as a fucking clam till she came back. She had to move back from fucking Tennessee. Go home, go back.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah. I
good.
mean, so I think you do. Yeah. You don't hold it long. You don't hold it long, but you try and get it out. You don't get it out though.
I think
So
I
Hey,
did.
good,
I
good
told her
people. I'm gonna have
I felt
to come
better.
off a
There's
chat
nothing
because
left.
it's a quarter to 11 and 5 o'clock come around real quick.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah.
Well, it was nice seeing y'all again. I missed you.
Yeah,
I
I have
do.
to.
I think I'm trying to get my other people on. I'm trying to. I may try to, if I get some other people try to get on. I may start talking. I'll keep this stream going on to that Twitch do 24 hours. Try to cross over. I had somebody do some stuff in the stream. I shut them down. Y'all see in the side? Did you see it in the side?
Uh-uh.
Oh, because
Because I
I
think
shut.
I
Yeah, all
think
I can see
we'll
is
be in
us.
your back room until you bring us forward. So,
Yeah, yeah. But I had somebody on the chat. They was talking.
Oh,
Um.
we can't see the chat because we're here and had to turn YouTube off.
Oh, well, good.
We'll have to go back and check that later, Tito.
yeah,
Well,
I,
I'd say I'd
yeah.
see you in Jacksonville next time I visit my mama, but that ain't gonna happen. So I'm gonna have to see you some other time.
well, it ain't gonna happen this week. How about that? It ain't gonna
Ain't
happen
gonna
this week.
happen this fucking year, dude.
Well, I will be going on a quick little vacation this weekend.
Yeah? Where are you going?
Um, my baby girl is turning 7, so we're going to celebrate her birthday.
You gonna see the rat?
Nice.
You gonna see
No,
the
no,
rat?
no. We did that. We did Disney in 2019. Did Disney cruise, but this is different. I don't want to say it because she should be in the bed, sleep, ready for
Mm.
school. But
Right? Don't
I
want to
don't want
ruin.
to say what this surprise is. I
I
have
heard
to say.
that this. I heard that Disney cruise the bomb.
Well, I hope y'all have an awesome time.
Yeah,
And
planning
one
on.
trip through Jacksonville, I'll have to look you up sometime.
So
All right.
I got rat to shy. So
I don't know. Y'all killing people in Chi. I don't know. I'm scared of Chicago.
but ain't nobody kill nobody.
Yeah, y'all body. Like we say down south, y'all body.
I'm scared of the sharks out here.
All right. All right, Tito. Let
All
me see if I
right.
Have a
get.
good one.
Y'all have a good night.
All right.
Sweet dreams.
But
I don't know how to turn any of that stuff off. But,
I do. I got him.
all right. So you got anybody else in the back room or what?
Yeah, I was trying to get Let me see Renee. Let me see
I'm dying in here. Need more coffee.
Let me see. I'll put it. Let me see. I'll put it in Facebook. No. I ain't gonna put it in Facebook because you ain't gonna get it. Go to Facebook and click. Oh, you probably hear me talking.
I do. I'm gonna get some coffee though while you're
Okay.
doing that. Or were you talking to me?
No.
Okay, there you
Good.
go. Yeah, there's coffee. Thank God. Cheers. Oh, that is good stuff. We got a lightning storm going on out here, so there's no telling how long we may have internet.
Hey, Renee. Yeah. Hey, click the link in Facebook. The link. You, did you click the link in YouTube? It didn't take you in? You don't have a YouTube account? You don't have a Google account. That's what it is. You don't have a Gmail. Really? You got Facebook, right? I should have a link in Facebook too. I'm still on. The Tito went out. I'm still alone. I'm still alone now. Tito went out, and Paula's still here. Yep, I'm still on. But click the Facebook. Tell me what you get. Just text me. Uh huh. All right. Yeah, that's my name. Yeah, I think my Facebook name Byron Daniels or is Save Our Boys. I forgot what it was. See the link?
That lightning keeps freaking me out.
It did lightning early this morning. It's like it was a cloud and just came down, but it stopped like 10 minutes.
It's been going for about 10 minutes here.
No, she on the island. It's been going. Uh, you see the stream? Well, the live should be there.
This getting old thing hurts. That's what I need to deal with.
In no chat. Should be a chat. No, I have a couple of them. The one that had the Dr. D on there. The one that got me the suit on the tie.
Is that Phil?
No, cause Phil was on, but he wasn't on. He tried to get on the phone on the link I sent to everybody, but obviously that wasn't working. Oh, it did work. The YouTube one. Oh, but you don't have an account with YouTube. That's what it is. But the Facebook. Oh, you not friends with me? Let me see. Let me see. Because it says Byron Daniels was Dr. B. Yeah. Let me see. Da 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 da. See profile. He said Dr. D. Byron Daniels, but still Byron Daniels. But Renee. I think let me. I sent you a request. I think you get it. Yeah, I clicked the little man, so I thought that should hit you. Nothing.
Getting bigger.
I thought that was notification. I don't know, Renee. Now I researched you. It's been a long time since I asked somebody to be a friend or add friend. Okay, okay. Now you should got it. Oh, that's how it works. Oh, so I'm oblivious to this. So, Paula, what's the last job that Steven got?
He's a cook at another restaurant this week.
Okay,
Last week, I haven't spoken to him this week.
he
Not
keep a
talking to him
job
right
though.
now
He'll
either.
lose.
Do what?
He'll lose it, but he'll get one another one.
Yeah, I literally lost count. I swear he's got to be up over 20 just this year. He'll
Oh,
stay
especially since
2, 3 weeks and gone.
wow, especially he should have option to get a lot of them now, especially since a lot of people not working.
Yeah, everybody keeps hiring him, and he keeps, nope, I don't like this. Nope, I don't like that. Whatever. It's like, he don't live with me anymore. I don't care. I don't care.
But you should be you decent with him, right? For how it is.
Mostly,
Okay.
I told him this week the same as I kind of told my mom and Tim, until he's ready to make some attempt to even try to pay me back. I got his bank statement this week. Navy Federal, same last name. I opened it. My child had $3,000 come in, and I got to see where he spent every penny of it. I didn't tell him any of that. Got on the phone. Stephen, you know the car just broke down, $700. You know your car payment now is up to over 7,000. He has not made a payment in the year that he's moved out. So I asked him, could you please just $25 a week? Well, mom, you know I can't. I'm like, well, damn, you can afford Xbox 360 every month. You can afford. I do not. Well, you or your bank statement one is lying. Oh Lord, had a whole meltdown. Why are you opening my mail? And I'm like, I'm done. I'm done trying with you. I'm done trying with my mama. I'm done trying with my brother.
Did he
When you
own it
want to
though?
make a payment, come see me. Until then, I'm not answering the fucking phone.
He got mad, but did he own it?
No. Mm-mm. He went straight from denying to cussing me for opening his mail. So,
Well, it shouldn't come in then.
and that's when I just went click. And I
Yep.
wrote him the lovely little text. I love you. You know how to pay me. If I don't get payment, we don't need to speak. He could literally give a shit if I live or die. He knows exactly the situation he put me in. He knows the entire 4.5 years he was in prison, what I was trying to do just to help him, not even survive because his needs were met. I was simply trying to help him be happy. Canteen money, cigarette money, blah, 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 whatever. Books. Probably $2,000 worth of books in 4.5 years. And now that he knows my actual survival, keeping my roof over my head, transportation, food, and water, no, that's about my life, Mom. I have to do me. Do you?
See, that's
Another
the
one
issue.
that you're not going to get through. So, peace out. I'm gonna rip the Band-Aid off. I'm ripping it off. I literally deleted every single member of my maternal line. Cousin, third cousin, eighth cousin, off my Facebook. I blocked them. I changed my last name on my Facebook, so if they go back and try to search me, unless they know Gaelic, none of them are gonna find my ass. And since none of these are Malleys, none of them know my fucking last name in Gaelic. So, not even my child can find me on Facebook now.
Mm.
I just ripped a Band-Aid off with the whole damn family.
Hey, Renee, you get it?
Were you talking to me? I didn't understand you.
No, I was.
Okay.
You get it?
I like that thing that says summer over there.
Yeah, overlay. Yeah.
Summer's nice. It's almost over. That
Yeah, it's
makes me
almost.
sad.
What is something over anyway?
I think like 20 more days, September 21st. Oh shit, not even 20. God, like 12 more days. Now I'm depressed. You're not supposed to
Why?
think of that shit.
Oh man, Renee, you get it?
Well, it says, I clicked the link and it says, press allow when the pop-up comes for camera, but it doesn't pop up.
It said press allow.
Yeah, it says press allow and the pop-up screen, but there's no pop-up screen.
Let me see. Yes, you will. 1 second. Did he pop up this time?
Man, I'm looking on Facebook. So what you mean on Facebook? Did it pop up?
Yeah, Facebook. Yeah, I just rebooted to.
On here. And it is right here. Happy Wednesday. That.
Nothing.
Oh. Still nothing. Accessing it. Accessing it. Click allow. No, still nothing. See, that only YouTube did. At least on YouTube, I could see you and hear you. You didn't hear me, man. I couldn't message anything, so I could see you. Are you still alive and still on?
Yes, I edited for tomorrow. Let me share to share. Let me see. Share the profile. That's what I'm gonna do. I just want to see if you come and send. I'm gonna send a messenger. And see if you get that link. See if it works. Renee, where's your name at? Renee. Here we go. Send. Click this. It just sent you a link to Messenger.
Send the official messenger.
Yeah. I just heard a beep. You get it? Yes, no.
No.
You didn't get it on Messenger?
Oh, you know what it is? Let me just go on my tablet. I just remember I don't have messenger on my phone. I have it on my tablet. Hold on.
So, Paul, how's Andy?
He's alive. His wife is still alive, although she pulled her kid in yesterday to have the "I think I'm gonna die soon" talk. So
How do you take that?
he told his dad that he's pretty much been mentally prepared for a while.
Okay.
And it's like, that's understand. I think his son is 13, 14, something like that. And so I told him, I was like, being mentally prepared isn't the same as when you actually lose that person, to be prepared for him not to still be mentally okay when his mom
Right.
dies. So, but I hate to say it, but I think he's looking forward to it.
Or Andy?
Yeah. I've tried, it's like, I can't even imagine that situation. It has to be hard, to know you're going to die, to know that you're in a miserable relationship. It's like, can't y'all even just try for like the last little bit of time that you have left? Just, no. Okay, whatever, not my business. I try. Yeah. I don't know.
Well, aren't they at least civil?
I think he's civil. It doesn't sound like she is, but I'm only hearing one side, and she's the one dying. So, she's got a few more issues to deal with than he does, I think. I don't know. I would think he would be more understanding, but I don't live there. I'm not in their situation. I don't know. So, and like I said, I haven't seen this dude since I was 15 years old, and frankly, I didn't remember him. He's my cousin's cousin. I went to school with him. That was it.
Since 15.
Yeah, and I'm 53 now. So, I mean,
Man,
it's been a
40
minute.
years.
Yeah. And he's already talking about, I can't wait to meet your neighbors. Dude, really? It's like, we're not dating. Don't come and move here, of all places, thinking we're ever going to date. Because, it's not going to happen. So when he says shit like that, I kind of just blow over it.
But it says access your camera. It says click allow in the browser pop-up.
Okay.
There's no browser pop-up.
Does he have another screen behind his screen that he can get to?
You have another screen. You have another screen behind your screen that you can get to, or he's on a tablet.
I don't see a browser.
You don't see a browser.
What browser is he using?
It says click allow in the browser pop-up.
Are you on Chrome?
Why? Other than that, you go to Chrome?
I don't know. I was just asking.
What kind of phone does he have?
Well, he's on tablet. What kind of tablet you got?
LG.
LG.
I don't know how that one works. I got iPad. But mine, when I hit Safari at the bottom, I can punch it and it'll show all of my tabs behind it. But I have to hit it first.
All right, allow. I just click allow.
Uh-huh. Nothing.
Looks like
It's spinning.
Well, I see my face. Do you see me?
Nope. I guess you'll come up soon. You see us?
I just see my own face. Oh, I know what. Oh, I said join screen. Okay.
Yeah, take. Cause usually you'll pop up on the side, like in gray and black.
Oh, there we go. I just saying the name.
All right.
Join screen.
Oh, there you come.
Wow. Oh yeah, now I see my.
You took your camera.
Huh?
Okay, you gotta cut something off.
Oh, let me turn the phone off. I do like this.
Your camera on?
Can you hear me?
I hear you. But put your camera.
Oh, I turned the camera off.
Why you put a teddy bear up there and cut the camera on? It's all like you did last time. Have it toward the wall.
Wow, I guess it finally worked.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. All right,
You put the camera on.
hold up. Let me see. Uh, let's see. Hold on a minute. Push the camera.
Oh, have mercy.
Hold on.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Sounds like wine glasses.
They're big. No, just a cup. Just a cup.
Just a cup.
I was trying. I was hoping that yeah, the difference between this and the other one. You understood what I was saying before. I was trying to make a try to find something that was easier.
Hey, human. Howdy.
Oh yeah, I see my face.
Do you see us?
Oh yeah, I see you. I see.
Is it both?
Yeah, it's different squares. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's like three different boxes. I'm in one box. She's in one, and then you're in the top box.
Right. You know we can see and hear you, right?
Yeah.
You can
But I
hear,
see
right,
myself.
Paula?
I can hear. Yep, I can hear him and see him.
Right.
Howdy.
Hello.
Where are you at?
I'm in Georgia,
Howdy.
United States, Georgia.
I've been there a couple times. I'm married to somebody from there. Y'all can't
Oh,
drive in Georgia.
yeah, a lot of people say that. They say that people here that can't drive.
They drive very slow.
Yeah, it's very calm, slow pace, peaceful place, slow pace. Let me see.
Mm.
This light is too bright. Okay, yeah. Wow,
Yeah.
this works. I guess
Yeah,
from
well,
now on, then I have to
what,
use it on the tablet. Then.
okay, that's what you do. Might as well. So did it work on the phone at all?
No, it just kept giving me a message saying, um, click allow, but when in a pop-up browser, but there was no pop-up browser.
Hmm.
But you were you trying to go well you came on this Facebook, right?
Uh, Yeah, I clicked it on the Facebook Messenger, then opened up another window.
Oh, that's because I sent you the message on Messenger.
Yeah, let me see.
But the YouTube didn't take because you don't have a YouTube account.
Oh wait. Yeah, it said to
Right?
join your account. But yeah, this is on Chrome. Yeah, okay, this is Chrome. Okay. And the YouTube said you had to have an account to join in.
Okay. So if I send you, so I just have to send you a link on Messenger. Okay, that's what I do.
Yeah, probably from now on. Yeah.
Yeah, I see a link on my. I call myself trying to make it easier. Lord.
No good deed goes unpunished.
Yeah, I
Well,
ain't
I
got
mean,
my sound effect.
this
What's
one
that?
worked better, I guess. This one worked better than the other one. This actually might work on a laptop too. Now that I think about it.
Which one, we said this one works better. What you mean, the tablet or this platform?
Um,
Could
it
we?
actually allows me to connect.
You talking about versus last week because 1 week we did Mullen, and that's when we talked for a while, and I was looking at the wall.
Oh yeah, that was on my laptop.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, that's
that was on my
yeah. I was I was shifting this around because I think I can connect with a little some more platforms and I thought the picture was clear on this one and it's less drag. Can you see that, Paul? Is it less
Yeah,
drag?
there's a lot less drag on this than when I was here like last month. Yeah.
Yeah, like Mullen, yeah. So that's why I like this one because it's less drag now and it's free.
Oh, this is free. Oh, okay.
Yeah. This one's free. Like Mullen costs. So I sent a message on Facebook and I schedule it and then because I already paid for last month.
Now, which platform is it that actually has your donation thing? Where am I paying you through? I have no idea.
That's through the that's the podcast.
What platform is it on? Because I only ever found it once.
Um uh um it's on Anchor.
Okay.
So you look in and I'll put it's on comment section down below. It's the podcast Anchor podcast.
Okay. Because if
Now I
I had
think
seen that sooner on any of these platforms, I'd have been paying you sooner. But I had to find it. I mean, I didn't know it was there.
I think you can do it on this. I gotta find it. I know on another one I can put it there, but I don't like I'm still learning as I do all this stuff. Oh, I think on Mullen you can do it. On Mullen you can do it. I can put it up there, but I gotta learn it. like I know what you're saying.
What about like a PayPal link? Do you have PayPal?
Yeah, I have PayPal.
You should put that on your page, your YouTube page too, your hero's journey. I mean,
Yeah.
I would put it everywhere. I mean, as a business, because you're going to get
I
more people.
PayPal and I get on Cash App. Yeah, so I put that there.
Yeah, just put the links somewhere on your pages, because then we don't have to go hunt for it. Uh-oh.
What do you think, Renee?
I mean, it makes sense. Give it easy access, I guess. Give them easy access to you.
You'd have had money faster if I'd have found it faster.
Yeah, I
Not
got
that I
drive.
got a lot to give, but
I can use that for gas, man. I got to drive Chicago Friday.
tease. I'm scared to go across the Marsh Road until they fix what's left of my Jeep.
Just and over here it says, "Oh, you've been live for 2 hours and 46 minutes."
Have I been
Yeah.
talking that damn long?
Yeah, so for most part, this like I'm gonna try to. Are you familiar with Twitch?
I've heard of it. Yeah.
Well, Twitch is the streamers the gamers platform for most part,
My
but
kids,
Yeah, but it's not just gamers. You can. It's a. I can stream. I can stream. So I'm gonna try to work out on the Twitch. Is that if I have like this one, this will extend. Because I think Facebook on there will keep you for an hour and they cut you off. I think YouTube I can stay on longer than an hour. I can stay on a couple hours for 5, 6. I don't know, but I can keep a stream going on with Twitch the whole day. So I'm gonna start. I'm probably gonna start to try to design my stream on Twitch, and 'cause they have like donation boxes, a whole bunch. It's like,
Yeah, I was paying my kid every month to play his video games.
oh really?
Hmm.
Oh, he know about that. Yeah. Yeah. So and what I'll do is that I may work out and I'll put my videos on replay, and I work on try to do that. I'll put them on a replay. I got over 90, so I just put on replay and they'll roll, and then I put commercials saying coming on live. Come join with me. Come on live Wednesdays at 9 p.m.
Yeah,
But I
you have
mean,
to send me a link because all I did was pay my kid. I've never actually been on it. I have no
yeah,
idea how to watch it, operate it. I know
yeah,
how to give money to it.
now it's a little bit more intricate than these other ones. You know, they got overlays and it's intricate. You know, you put chat line. They got like something that when somebody comes on, something flashes.
That's where
But
all
you
the
get
live girls are.
the live girls.
I've only seen that on TV. I've not been to see them myself. Somebody's been trying to talk me into it, but yeah,
What live girls?
yeah, they have live girls on Twitch and something else too. I can't remember, but yeah, because they're getting paid to do what is it, podcasts in their bedrooms.
On Twitch?
Huh? They
Nah.
spotlighted 3 of these little girls on one of those news programs at night, like Dateline or something. So I got to see 3 of them.
Is that that must be what's it called love only live something's called
OnlyFans.
yeah, that's it. Oh, you knew,
I
huh?
don't remember what, but I know it was on Twitch. They're like, hey, my kid
Yeah,
plays video games on there.
yeah. I've heard podcast people on podcasts talk about it.
Yeah, OnlyFans where they pay for service.
I want a
Yeah,
stay at
apparently.
home job, but that one's not it.
Yeah, some people make a lot of money on OnlyFans. Is what the guy was saying.
Yeah,
I'll be a poor
no,
white girl forever.
that's long as they stay perky.
Mine are fake. They ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
Still, they ain't paying me enough for all that shit. Nope.
Well, I did some stuff on my Twitch today, where is that they have like fitness and health department, so emotional. So, and I saw one doc. It was a doctor, chiropractor. He has a Twitch channel. He's the doctor to the gamers. How your wrist, you have to ergonomically correct, and he's explaining how you can be healthy. I mean, oh yeah, he's getting because cause they got gamers out there.
Yeah, my kid's one of them.
Doctor to the gamers, yeah. I said, wow, I can't see being 18 hours and just playing.
yeah. Some
They
people are
do though.
really
My
into it.
kid, he got out of the military, full disability, full benefits, and he gets paid to play video games all night. That's all he does.
Also, he got sponsors.
Yeah, that I was one of them. I canceled that after about a year though.
Oh, but
So
he's still playing.
yeah, what else does he have to do? He got out of the military and he's
Oh, that's how
getting
he make.
paid to do nothing. So
Yeah, that's how he make his money. Yeah,
mhm.
that's how he
He's got
makes
to
his
make
money.
this
Yeah.
extra money because the military's still giving him like $2,300 a month or something.
Oh,
He
wait,
got full.
this oldest.
Yeah, the one that
Okay,
actually had it.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
He had
Okay.
one, well, actually two. He was in the Navy and the Army, but he got hit in the head by his own Sherman tank or Abrams. I think it was the Abrams. And so, yeah.
Wait, did he leave the key in?
Do what?
Did he leave the key in the tank?
He left his crew in the tank, and his crew was apparently not adept enough not to hit the crew commander in the head, or on purpose. Never know. But
That one.
he's got a free ride now. I mean, full benefits, the whole works, and plays video games all night getting paid. So
Oh, that's sweet.
yeah, I wish he'd teach the other one. One was a cop, one was a con. It wasn't the mothering.
Was a cop, was a cop.
Mm-hmm. And it's the same mom, so all that Freud shit, I did not do this. They made their own damn choices. The mothering was the same.
That ain't working. What in the world? What in the world? Okay, so all right. Yeah, I'm about wearing out. How long you spend on the road today, Renee?
How long? What?
How long you drive today?
Earlier,
Yeah.
I did like 8 hours, 7 to 8 hours, because I had a dentist appointment, so I started late.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get up real early tomorrow and just start earlier.
Yeah, lift. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get up
Are
early
you a
too.
truck
I get
driver?
no lift. Lift.
Oh,
Yeah, Lyft, it's Uber's competitor, but smaller.
okay. Oh, well, we don't even have Uber down here, hon. You're good.
Oh, okay, okay.
They got
That
Goober.
ain't nothing. It's $100 to get a cab from town out here.
Wow.
100. Yeah,
Oh, man.
she's out closer to Outer Banks.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
It,
it's in
it
all
might
the way
come there
in the middle of
eventually.
nowhere,
You know,
lost in time.
What you say?
it might come out there eventually. Maybe.
You think $100?
No, I mean Lyft, because it's
Okay.
spreading. It's spreading. It's going to. It's almost everywhere in the United States. Almost.
No, but see, Paula stays on the island. You got 175 people on the island.
Oh.
The rest of the county don't even know where we live.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
And
Okay.
she's straight off the grid. Where it's an hour to get to Walmart?
47 miles to get to a town with a gas station and a grocery store.
Oh wow. Okay. Oh yeah. Well, maybe not then. Yeah, maybe not.
We can't get pizza delivered out here. Nothing. It's like somebody has a pizza, we can smell it on the whole damn island.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Now I'm hungry.
Oh man, everything came up on Facebook. Now, I don't have any chat for Facebook.
I
I was
haven't
looking.
tried to get you on Facebook. I didn't even know that was an option.
No, but do I pop up on Facebook, Renee?
I mean, on this new page that you made a friend request, not on the other one I had, but I guess it'll pop up on this one. Now that we're
I
friends
don't know.
now, because you just sent me a
Yeah,
friend
but
request.
I'm looking at it. Ain't up.
What are
Ain't
you
up.
on Facebook? A Hero's Journey or?
Now I'm on the Byron Danes, but it's not up. I mean, I sent the link, and so a person could click the link and get on, but the video is not showing. Like on Mullen, it was show on Facebook as well.
Okay.
But on
Oh,
this
you
is
mean?
not.
Oh, okay. That's what you mean. Actually, on your Facebook page.
Right, so it's not live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not. I'm like on my Facebook page. You see, I got links on all of them, but
Okay.
you won't see it live.
Okay, that's what you mean. Not actually playing. Okay.
Right. I noticed that last time. I said, wait a minute, why I couldn't go on Facebook and see it, but I go everywhere else and see it. But if I upgrade, I'll be able to see it. But I don't know if I want to upgrade. That's some money.
I mean, this is not bad. This works pretty good, I guess. Just the person just has to have the link. That's the issue.
Yeah, the
But
link
other
to
than that, it
message.
works pretty good.
If
Yeah.
there was it, yeah. If you had YouTube, you can easily get on.
Yeah, I
Because
think
all I
yeah.
have to do is just click the button and it says allow camera and microphone. Done.
And then I guess if you're a friend of mine, you can get on the link on Facebook. So Renee, was that the key?
Well, it was getting the link to the messenger. Once I clicked there and I pressed allow, it went in. But I had to do it on my tablet. So I don't have Messenger on the phone, but I have it on my tablet.
Okay, that makes
So
sense.
this
So I send everybody
which means
that
it'll
link.
probably work on my laptop too, probably.
Okay, but I know people probably try to click that link and nobody's getting on.
Not tonight.
Yeah,
Still got to work out the kinks.
yeah, you work. Yeah, but it's coming. I gotta do some more stuff. I gotta start doing work on that video about the weeds. Like that's what the video I'm doing for this is clean up the mental mess, uproot the weeds without killing the grass.
Did I kill the
Um,
grass?
Did you kill the grass? No, no, because everybody's still living.
True, but I
Yeah,
got the hell out the yard.
yeah, you got the yard. And the grass may be really low, so you can't tell where the weeds are. But when they start growing, they start taking. But you left.
That's all weeds.
Yeah. See, have you ever went through some grass and said, "Man, it's all green," and then it puts a weed and kill. And so
Roundup.
and the Roundup kills everything, but they put some weed and feed, and what you thought was really majority of it was weeds, but the
Matter
majority
of
was weed.
perspective.
What's that?
yeah, I have one.
Matter of perspective.
Well, no, I've done it. I've done it before. Where I was like, "Oh man, I just put this weed killer out there. It go in between and kill some of the weeds. It killed some of the weeds. Didn't really think I had that many weeds until I looked the next couple of days. And I see all these brown patches everywhere because the majority of my grass was weeds. It just was green.
All mine were.
I thought it
Yeah,
was grass, but it was weeds.
yeah.
Dandelions.
Yeah, yeah. So it's good to kill the weeds, but don't kill the grass because all land, even though it has weeds, but it's not all bad. We all got spots that need to be worked on and gradually pulled up. Sometimes you got to walk. Sometimes, Paul, you got to walk away so you can learn how to work on your healthy leaves, your
Keep
healthy
the
strands
hell
of.
away is the only health that is going to be found.
Right,
There's no health in that weed patch.
right. So if you don't work on yourself, everything else is irrelevant.
I like me.
Yeah, you're supposed to. You're
I
supposed
thought
to.
so. And
Yeah.
I really don't care if they do or not. I just want them to be civil. Just civil.
They may be, but then you have to be settled. That may be the most civil that they are. So that's why you got to step away and learn how to deal with that civil.
Or just let them be.
Yeah, let them be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that may be the most civil that they can be.
It
And
was
you gotta be.
years so.
Yeah.
I tried.
Because
I tried.
even it's easier to be nasty if you've been nasty all your life versus to try to change to be good.
Because she doesn't understand the difference. I mean,
Now, because
you can't teach somebody 70 how to be nice.
it's already hardwired, so it's too much work to change over.
Exactly.
And yeah, man, because nasty is easy.
Yeah. And
Nice
from
things.
here, that risk to reward benefit, no.
She's 70. She said, I got about maybe 8 years. Shoot, I'm good.
Mm-hmm. I don't plan on living as long as it may take to try again.
That's it. You take your time, work on yourself. Work on
I
yourself.
like seeing he is fun.
I mean, Renee, I just want to make sure you get on, but I think I'm
Well, I know how to do it next time.
so good. But if I can just get 6 people on, ooh, I'll be hog heaven.
Well, the time is going to change again. What, next month or November? I'm not sure. We might get Andy back once the time switches back.
Well, but he in Australia, right? But that's only an hour. But that's
Yeah, but that's the hour he's taking his kid to school.
okay.
So when it changes again, he'll be back from dropping his kid off at school.
Oh, so he'd be able to get on.
Yes.
Yeah, if I get because it takes if I get 6, that'd be a good stream right there. That'd be a good conversation. 6.
Well,
6
do
on
me
one
a
time.
favor. If I ever mention my youngin', don't put that part too much where his name's mentioned, because he may at some point actually come check you out. And he'd really think I'm just like my mama if he heard some of the shit I've said.
Okay. I try to you said a lot, so I try to edit.
I'll try and give you a heads up if I know he's ever
Every
gonna
day,
come on.
every day. She's like, "Oh, leave the stuff I said about my mama. I don't care about that stuff. This is my youngin."
I love my youngin'.
Uh,
Some of it he's heard, some of it not so much.
yeah, so I'm just more researching on the Twitch. 'Cause I think that may be my key, because I don't think it's a lot of I'm trying to do it. Yeah, I don't think it's a lot of us the type on Twitch. It's a different world though.
I'll have to take your word on, because
No, Renee, you seen the game of sight, haven't you?
I've seen my
Yeah.
kids play
But
Yeah.
for a minute, but I can't sit and watch that shit either forever.
yeah, somebody playing the game, then somebody's chatting online, and they get into that stuff.
That's too people
Yeah,
for
they
me.
really do. Some people, it's their lifestyle.
Yeah, right.
Mhm.
So and I saw I was on the other days had mental health support for
Wow.
streamers.
That's
Yeah,
not
some
bad.
of them are that into it. Yeah.
Yeah. We have mental health support for those who want more.
For those who don't get up in the daytime.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so because your wrist is kind of sore, Yeah, it's like it's a culture, and like I had somebody on they can see the chat, but they were saying some derogatory things on the chat. I said we don't call names on this stream, and I cut them out.
I like that power.
I blocked them.
I love that block feature, man. That's nice.
Yeah, but then they stopped chatting though after that. But it's all right, because I think the truth, man. I may pull this thing up when I drive to Chicago. It may be a good stream.
Now you're driving this week.
Yeah.
Enjoy. Be safe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bring back some good food and come stop by the island.
My money low. I'm gonna eat with it. I'm gonna go eat with that.
Either.
What's that?
You ain't getting any pizza either.
Well,
I know you gonna get.
I don't know.
Chicago pizza. Isn't
Yeah.
Chicago known for pizza?
Oh yeah, the deep dish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but
you
y'all
need a
gotta
Swift to bring it to me.
get a droid.
Drone,
Get a drone. Get a drone. Yeah, the
I'm in
popcorn.
military airspace. You can't even get a drone and drop off pizza out here. The military would shoot it down.
And then take the pizza.
No, they just blow it down. They are pretty cool though, because you can see them like lit up like firelight out here when they do their little fake wars and shit.
Uh-huh.
They'll just put the tracer rounds on at night, so the whole marsh is all lit up from tracer round. It's cool, but ain't nothing flying out here they don't want.
Wow.
isolated and protected by airspace.
All right, people. So I'm roll. So I'm gonna cut off so I can get up.
It was
All
nice
right.
seeing you again. I'm glad I'm back.
Nice to meet you. Have a good night. Take care. Talk
You
to you later,
too.
Brian.
Oh yeah, and you need to get your YouTube channel so you can give me thumbs up and give me some comments.
I think I did when I was there earlier.
yeah. I need some thumbs up or put some comments in the comment section because it helps the algorithm. It reaches out. I be talking, then don't know what I be talking. I be talking to myself in my comment section.
For 45 minutes.
Now sit back and enjoy the feature presentation. Hey, Journeyman, Journeywoman, this is the Hero's Journey with Dr. D, here to encourage, to motivate, to educate, to inspire, helping you get beyond your first move and creating a better mindset today. This video is going to be a short one, but a sweet one. I'm leading to a series about uprooting your weeds without killing your grass. So often we have things in our life that actually affect us, and we put tremendous focus on that area. But we forget about the good things. We focus on the bad and forget about the good. Today, Hero's Journey with Dr. D, I'm going to give you a couple of points only to lead into probably a 3-part series about uprooting your weeds without killing the grass. Have you ever tended a lawn and there's been an issue with these things that we call weeds that tends to strangle out all the lustrous grass that you spend so much time planting? See, what happens is that you have aspirations of having a lawn that looks good, or if not better, than your next door neighbors. You want to be the talk of the town, talk of the neighborhood. And you just want to have a good lawn that you can just go outside and look on. And your kids can play on it and roll on it. It looks like carpet, so people can brag about it. But so often we try to do things in a good way, in a way of excellence. And even no matter how much we try and how much effort we put in, and even doesn't even matter about the good seed that we plant. We have things in our lives that tends to creep in, which we call weeds. See, the difference between the weeds and the seed is that the seed was carefully bought, it was chosen, it was picked based on the season or the area or the climate or even the circumference you're trying to plant it in, and how it looks aligned with your house or your property. But weeds have no home. You didn't buy the weeds. You didn't choose to weed. You didn't invite the weed over. But the weeds have a way of getting in your lawn and messing up your flow. Isn't it like that in life, where you spend your time, you invest your time, your education, your knowledge, and you try to get quality experiences with quality people, with quality education. And no matter how much quality you invest in, weeds have a way of creeping in. Now, the thing about weeds is that weeds can be dealt with, but how do you deal with the weeds that keep on infiltrating your life or your lawn? It's a couple of ways you can deal with the weeds. First, before you even deal with the weeds, you have to plant the seed. And the best way to get the best lawn is to choose a seed that you're trying to plant, because you really want your grass, your lawn, to look the best way. How you pictured it, and the research that you put into choosing the correct seed without all the mess in it. So you try to get real pure seed. It doesn't matter how much quality you get. seeds. Weeds still have a way to get in, but you plant the seed, you water the seed, you cultivate the seed, you fertilize the ground, the soil, and then you sit back and watch as you maintain and you monitor and you nurture and you groom. But even with that happening, you have weeds that have managed to get into your lawn. It's three ways that you can attack it. The journey happens like this. A person sees the weeds, says, I'm going to get something that's going to take care of the weeds. They get Roundup. Now, Roundup will kill the weeds. It'll uproot the weeds, but it will kill the grass. It will uproot the weeds and kill the grass. It was green in certain areas and brown in certain areas, or distorted green, but now it's all brown. You killed everything. Then you say, well, I may not go that extreme. That's for the person that does no research. Then you say, I get some good weed and feed. You get the weed and feed, and you're sprinkling out, and it is effective. But while it's effective, you still have weeds that's still growing in your lawn. The comparison, the qualities that are similar with these two techniques are that they are hands-off approaches. However, if you want to get the weeds out of your lawn, you need to come closer. You need to be hands-on with your approach to attack the weed, to get it out your lawn. See, spraying the Roundup, it kills everything, but it's still at distance. Weed and feed, it kills some things without killing all the grass. Without killing grass, you still don't get the core. Hence, that's when you go to the source, to the core, to the center of the weed, and you use your hand and you twist it out. You twist it, you twist it. I remember times in the summer when growing up, with my grandmother, affectionately known as Granny, we actually say, hey, as we pulling the weeds out from the side of the house in Wisconsin, and she would say, boy, you don't pull it on the side. You don't just pull the leaves. You got to dig deep down and get to the core and twist the root up. And when you twist the root up and out, you take the infection out of your lawn. See, the difference is between the other two techniques is that they're hands off. But if you want something done, you can't be passive about your approach. You need to go in it, put your hands on it, and twist it out. Uproot, that's how you uproot your weed, the weed, without killing the grass. Hello, journeymen, journeywomen. You have just heard the first part of this podcast. Now you're about to slide into the recap, the update, and the Q&A portion of the podcast. So sit back and enjoy. Hey, journeymen, journeywomen. This is the Hero's Journey with Dr. D. Let me go ahead and put this stuff into the chat. Put the link into the chat for those who are getting back room. That's a good one. That's funny. I'll share with you all this later. But let me put this link in the chat for everybody. Copy links. All right. Okay, journeymen, journeywomen, this is the Hero's Journey with Dr. D, here to encourage, to motivate, to educate, to inspire, help creating a better mindset today, helping you get beyond your first move and creating a better mindset today. If you find any value in this content, how about you help me help you so we can help others by clicking subscribe, share, commenting, because I will respond. And just give me the thumbs up, because when you do all this, what you do is you help the algorithm, you help me make it better today, And I am on a little bit late because I was trying to adjust some stuff. I was trying to adjust some things, They got the links over in uh, the link is over in the chat section for those who come on the Q&A section. Go ahead and click the link and get into the back room. So when Q&A session, when it's time for Q&A, then I'll just bring you in. Let me see if this will work. Do I get a cheer? Y'all hear anything? That's cool if I can get it louder. Yeah. All right. Okay. Stop it. You shouldn't have. All right. Gentlemen, this is the Hero Journey with Dr. D. Tonight, you know what it is. Today is the day. The Lord is me. I will rejoice and be glad in it. But besides that point, today is a Heroes Update. It's my Wednesday night, 9 p.m. But tonight is 9:15 p.m. Eastern Time. And so therefore we're talking about is a Heroes Update. The Heroes Update is of what's my title? I'm doing a Hero Update of Uproot. Uproot the weeds. But please don't kill the grass. Uprooting the weeds while not killing the grass. Now, while not killing grass. Now, what I did I'm probably going to do a series of this. And what I'll do first now, this is a recap, the update, as well as the Q&A. And I'm going to do a recap of I did this video, and it took the longest time to upload. And when it uploaded, it just uploaded. And I think it's up now, uprooting the weeds while not killing the grass. So go take a look at it on the rewind. Take a look at it, and if you have not taken a look at it, it's fine. You can still come. We can talk about. I did the preview of the update in the Q&A. But let me do the recap of the video. And the video I did, and it's really a portion of a longer speech that I did do, and I will upload it in the near future. But I did a video on, it's called Uprooting the Weeds, while it's cleaning up the mental mess. And I pulled my title off Dr. Carolyn Leaf, that part of clean up the mental mess, because it's valid. A lot of times we're dealing with things in our lives, and the issue is we're dealing with it, but while at the same time we're not dealing with anything. We're not dealing with anything. We're letting things deal with us as well, and we're not dealing with it. Is what you call a typical passive aggressive behavior, meaning that sometimes you're passive and you get mad. What happens is that stuff builds up, and then you start getting mad about it. You let stuff pass, let stuff take over you and your life and situations, and then after a while, you get ticked off, and then you go off. That's not the way to live, because you hold a lot of things inside, and it's not beneficial to your health, your mental, your physical, or your emotional health. And so, but what I talked about uprooting the weeds, because often in times we have is areas in our life, is situations, environments, as well as people that affect us and mentally and emotionally. They affect how we live, because 99% of what happens in this lifetime is not about what people do to you, but it's how you respond. And the issue is that we don't respond in the appropriate manner that's beneficial to our growth and to our future. And so that we take things in, and we allow the weeds to grow. We allow the weeds to grow to a certain extent in our lives, whereas they stop looking like weeds. They blend in. Have you ever walked outside in your grass and it's all green, and you're just as happy, or you're just as content? Not really happy, but you're content. Your content is green, but it's not all grass, because the weeds have intermingled within your grass. They're choked out most of the grass, and they're the dominant power in your life. A lot of times we have weeds that are controlling the very movement in our lives. And we've been so complacent over the years that we have not ever We so complacent over years that our life our life is within the program, but we're not controlling it. We're moving, but we're not controlling the steering wheel. Somebody is, something is, or the environment, situation, experience, or relationship, a person is holding our lives hostage with our permission. Ain't that true? Holding our lives hostage with our permission. Okay. So so I talk about uprooting weeds, and I state this briefly. And I'm for the next couple of weeks I'm going to be digging deeper into it's really is really talking about emotional state in our lives, because it's not about how much the wisdom. It's not about the smarts that we have, but it's about the heart that we have. And a lot of times we don't know how to deal with either. But mostly, we internalize. People generally internalize things, whereas it affects our very well-being, our mental, emotional state. And what happens is we have weeds. You may have weeds in your lawn, and you actually may focus on the weeds. Doing your due diligence and trying to get rid of weeds out of your lawn, where you ignore everything that's beautiful because you spend 99% focused on the weeds, which taking up maybe 0.2% of your lawn, when you get 98% of flowers, roses, vegetables, tulips, and good grass. And you end up focusing and you ignore that. And when you ignore the things that are prospering, the weeds have won. Even when the weeds do not grow or spread, they win when they are pulling your focus on their area instead of the area that matters. See, the area that matters in your life is the area that you plant. See, when you plant the seeds for the grass, for the lawn, for the produce, those things you fertilized it, you tilled the soil, you raked it up, and you made sure that the ground was fertile, and you tended to it so you could plant it. And you put energies and money and labor into that. And then when it starts to grow, you see weeds and you spray stuff over it from a distance, but you don't focus on it. You don't focus uprooting it. See, a lot of people don't focus on uprooting the weeds. They just handle the disease at a distance. But what I talk about in the video earlier, and it's a brief video, really, it's about 4 or 5 minutes. I talk about you have individuals that they see something in the grass and they don't take the time to do the research on how the instrument that they use would damage the lawn or the grass or the produce. So they spray it out. They use Roundup. Now Roundup kills the weed, but it kills the seed as well. It kills the weed as well as the seed. They put the Roundup, or they put weed and feed. They put weed and feed, and weed feed does a decent job, but it doesn't. But sometimes still things are still lingering behind because it doesn't get to the core of the situation. What needs to be done is that you need to move closer to the situation and not be passive, but be proactive and go to the center of the root, go to the center of the weed, and you twist it. You twist the weed out. A lot of times we don't want to go twist the weed out. We've been living with the weeds so long. We think it's actually how we're supposed to respond to everything. Think we're supposed to snap it. We think it's us, but really it's an infection that's deterring us from being what God wants us to be. Wouldn't you like to uproot your weeds without killing the grass? I would. So that's generally what my video was about. My video was about That's my video about uprooting weeds and without killing the grass. Pretty much, this is the beginning of cleaning up your mental mess. Because as a man thinketh, so is he. And if you don't take charge of what you think about, then other people will. They'll plant what they want you to think about, so that you can get to their bottom line. You can make them money. You can meet their agenda. But isn't it your life? We have one life to live. How would you like to live yours? Okay, that's my recap. Now, my update is that I will be extending. My update is on the video. I will be extending my video on cleaning up mental mess and uprooting the weeds, because lawns, gardens take seasons. It takes time. It takes time to till the ground. It takes time to lift up the soil and it takes time to fertilize it. And sometimes when the fertilization process can be a messy one, it can be a smelly one, but it can be a necessary one. And so, with that being said, I'm gonna take a little time to help clean up the mental mess. So I will be continuing on this frame of thought about cleaning up the mental mess, uprooting the weeds while not killing the grass. All right. Now, I put the link open up for Q&A. I put the link again in the chat. And let's see what we do. And put some music on. Let me know if you're hearing the music, first of all. Okay, I got one question. It's Q&A. First, my whole process, I'm gonna answer the questions in the chat first, and then Q&A. I bring on people from Q&A. If there's nobody no Q&A, then I guess this would be a very brief broadcast. But nevertheless, for those who are looking on the rewind, put your comments in it. Put your comments in the comment section, and I will respond to each and every comment and try to answer the best of my knowledge. If we look at the rewind. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. Let me ask the question before we leave. Okay. How do you stop? How do you stop living unforgiveness when your spouse continues the same negative behaviors? How do you stop living unforgiveness? The forgiveness is not for this. Overtly, the forgiveness is for the spouse, but it's really for you. Because if you consistently live in unforgiveness, have you really? If you consistently live in unforgiveness, have you ever really forgiven? To answer that question, how do you stop living in unforgiveness when your spouse continues the same negative behaviors? You forgive. It's not contingent. And sometimes the behaviors that are thought to be negative is a response. Is a response to the unforgiveness, the behavior of unforgiveness, which shows in frustration, resentfulness. So therefore, forgiveness is not a tip of tap thing. It's not tip and tap. It's based on you forgive. That's for your health. If you don't forgive, you're gonna hold something in. It's gonna take you out. It's not even about. It's not even about forgiveness. It's not even about the other person. Why would you hold another person's sin with you? Whether it's your spouse, your brother, your sister, it doesn't matter. Why would you hold their sin with you? It just builds a weight, and it feels heavy. So that's actually all right. Okay, that's my question. By giving us a review, subscribing to the content, and being a monthly contributor. That's right. Help me help you so we can help others by subscribing, following, and considering donating at least $10 and as low as 99 cents a month to support the podcast and to help me consistently make material so we can make a better tomorrow today. And when you do this, you climb with me and grow with me as we try to make a better tomorrow today. If you have enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe so you can be notified when a new episode is posted. So you can rave and review about this episode with your friends. And if you forget anything else from this episode, remember this, that every day you get a vertical, make it your goal in life to move forward and never move back. This is a Hero's Journey with Dr. D. Peace and blessings. And we're out! Today, oh, in my life, Lord, be glorified, today. Oh, in my mouth, Lord, and my words, Lord, be glorified, be glorified today. Oh, in my words, Lord, be glorified, be glorified today. That is my prayer. That is my prayer. That is my song. Because without him, I'm not me. And without him, I don't have a voice. Without him, I have a stuttering impediment that's constantly involved in my mouth and coming through my lips. Without him, I'm not Dr. D.
All right now.
And without him, I wouldn't have a father or a mother. So that's just me telling you, without him, I'm not possible. And what I'm going to talk about today is that, this is Father's Day. Amen. I'm a father, but I got a father. And that's my daddy right there. And on any given Sunday, you can be anywhere, any place, but wouldn't you like to be in the presence of your father? Everybody's not fortunate to have a father of 90 years. Everybody's not fortunate to have a mother that's still here. But any given Sunday, they cannot be here. Any given Sunday, I can just have a memory. And any given Sunday, I can be without a father. But this someday, I got one. I got one. All right. So, what I'm talking about is that I'm talking about a house. A house is constructed. A house is constructed from different materials in life. And I believe we all come from a specific house. We come from the Heavenly Father, come on down. But the house that we come from and what's developed is, I believe, three components who make us who we are. It's predisposition, which comes from the genetic track. It's the environment in which we were raised and the situations in which we experience that develops who we are.
All right.
Now, they can synthesize or they can be isolated. The good can overlap the bad, or the bad can overlap the good. But it still develop us who we are. Because certain things come because our genetic traits, we can't get away from it. But we don't have to go into every room in the house. If you know this room is a red door, you're supposed to go. Because good things don't wait for you in that door. We have the constructions of a house, but we know all the good things are, and we know the bad things are. But some people just nosy. they know that room, that door is bad, but they go anyway. And they wonder why they go down the rabbit hole. I just wanted to know. I just want, you know well now. So, but then you have environments, the environments in which you're raised, Chicago, North Carolina, Atlanta. It doesn't matter, environments, neighborhoods, school systems. It's the environment which raises certain type of people that you're raised around. So you pick a certain cultural dialect, a certain sway, a certain look. That's the culture and environment in which you were raised, right? Yes. But then you have situations which kind of developed you, and all situations are not good. You have situations of abuse, neglect, sexual abuse, verbal abuse, abandonment. You have situations that you choose not to go back to. But the unfortunate thing is that your past lives within your mind. And it's not that it's a bad thing. It's not a good thing. But it's a thing that we all need to face so we can know how to go through it. I heard somebody say that your misery is your ministry. But how can your misery be your ministry if you're unwilling to walk through it? How can you get to the promised land if you're unwilling to walk through the wilderness? You end up walking around in circles for 40 years. You know somebody like that? And 40 years, they walked around in the circle. Walked around. Yeah, what 2-week trip? 2-week trip. Because they didn't know how to be grateful in what they had. And they groaned and moaned about what they didn't have. And so therefore, the lesson was not learned. How many people have had lessons they had not learned, tests they did not pass, but they had to take it again because it got to be completed in order for you to fulfill your purpose. The greatest reservoir of gifts and talents is not in the church. It's not in the White House. It's not in Hollywood, NBA, NFL. It's in the cemetery. It's that doctor that never practiced. It's that lawyer that never held a defense. It's that singer who never let the voice be heard. Because they woulda, coulda, shoulda, but they never did. But the thing, I think the biggest issue of that is that they never tried. Not that they never did. They never did because they never tried. Yeah. Two extremes in the universe that affects our very movement. It's faith and fear. Life and death. Faith and fear. I read the book said faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Faith is the substance of things hoped for. But the question is, what is hope? Hope is a feeling of expectation and desire of a certain thing. I put a twist on that. It said, hope is a feeling and an expectation and desire of a certain thing. But I say this. The expectation is not on the thing outside of us. The expectation should be on the thing inside of us. Not on the outside, but the inside. Because the inside determines your outside. But we don't take time for our inside because we're doing the Netflix and chill. We're doing binges. Game of Thrones for 2 weeks. We just look at everything, assuming everything in our head. And saying, yo, that was good. All you do is talk about the movie, and all the movie stars, and guess who's getting paid and who's not.
That's right.
They the star, and you the one looking at it. They get paid, and you looking for rent. I mean, so hope is a feeling of expectation and a desire of a certain thing. But the certain thing's inside. It should be outside. Yeah. That's why I say this. I say that keep hope alive. Maybe I got that from Jesse. But no, keep hope alive. But I put an extra on there. Keep hope. I believe that you should keep hope alive. But please don't invest a lot in expectations. Because let's be honest, isn't it the expectation of that son or that daughter or that loved one you thought they had come through but they never did? Is the expectation in that employer you thought you'd get a raise and you never got it? Is the expectation that coach you thought would put you in but you never made 2 minutes of playtime? Isn't that expectation of, but I thought they loved me, but they never showed up? Isn't the expectation of the father that abandoned you, but you thought he'd be there for you and raise you to be a man? Isn't the expectation of a mother you thought they loved you because they birthed you, but chose not to come around you? You had expectations. And a lot of times we're living off broken expectations. We live our life in a rotation. You keep hope alive. Yeah, keep hope alive. Because you only keep the door open so God can move. Because only God can move in that situation. Yeah. Keep it open. But don't look at the window 10, 20 times and waste your life. Because you only have one life to live. And within that life, you have a purpose that needs to be fulfilled. And no matter how you are, how old you are, it doesn't matter. I like to say, it doesn't matter. Because inch by inch, yard by yard, moment by moment, you need to reach and push, inch by inch. But you got to push. In Christendom, to say push is praying or something. Pray until something happens. However, faith without work is dead being alone. Belief while action is what? Nothing. It's a pipe dream. Open up the door. That's where your dream's going. I wish I prayed. The children of Israel, they just ran. They just ran from Pharaoh. They was booking through. God opened and Moses opened up the Red Sea and said, come on. They got the horses. Bucket. They got the horses, they running. They get through because Moses with the cane said, open. So everybody ran through. And the Egyptians said, oh snap, it's open. Oh, we can get them. Come on, y'all. They went after him. And you know what children of Israel said? Oh, Lord, they after us. Lord, Moses, they after us. And they had the nerve. Let's pray. But then the water opened up. God told Moses. I don't think he used any expletives. No, he used any expletives. No, it's just God said, tell those jokers. God peeked through the closet. Say it ain't so. Hey, Jesus, Holy Ghost, what?
Look at this. Look at this. Tell those jokers to get off their knees and stop praying and move. And move. He said, why are you praying for something's already, why are you praying for something's already in action? It's not potential anymore. The energy is kinetic, meaning it's moving toward a goal. How many of us have stopped moving toward a goal because somebody said we ain't gonna make it, because somebody said we not good enough, somebody said you're too old to go to school, somebody said you ain't worth it, but God said you're worth it and you matter. Inch by inch, yard by yard. I say that because I'm a football player. I'm a football player. I don't play 9. CTE is real. CTE, I got kids, you know. I think a lot of lessons I learned through team sports, even individual sports. In the football, you have a team, you have a coach. In families, you have a team, you have a coach. Here's my coach right here. Did he do everything right? Nope. But was he there? Yes. And did he do enough right? Yes. Because he is doing, my father did the best he knew with what he had. Now, it's my goal, it's my job, is to do the best I know with what I have. And instill to my child to do the best you know to what you had. Because it's about leaving a legacy and making better. Making better, making bigger. You want to see success. You want to see successor. You want to see legacy. So you got football, you got the players. Everybody has a position. You have basketball, you have the players. Everybody got the position. You have a point guard, you got a center, you got a power forward. Football, you got a running back, you got a quarterback, you got a line. Everybody has a position on the team. Everybody's trying to move closer to the destination. Everybody's trying to move closer to the goal. If you're not trying to move closer to the goal, why are you on the field? Why did you even bother to be a part of the construction of the house? When you came down through your mother and I was born and went to school, what was your purpose? I understand, people don't know. But I think the job is to find out. And it's not anything big because your world can be 5 people. Your world can be 20 people. But who have you touched with your life? Who have you impacted with your life? I think the best way to raise a child is with your life. You know, a lot of parents say, well, do as I say, not as I do. Oh, that's blah, 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 blah. Because what's going to happen is that they're going to do what you say in your face and do what you do behind your back. Because you know the stuff, what you do is not right. So why the world would you say, don't do what I do? I understand stay in a child's place so they can be respectful. And when you go to sleep, they're going to jump out the window. And they come back before you get up. That's right. Because they want to hear your mouth or see your hand. Because they don't pay no bills. They don't pay no bills. So, you know, hey, it's respect. I think the best model, I believe kids do what you say out of reverence and fear. When you come of age, it's more fear than reverence. I mean, because a lot of times you don't know what that means. Well, what is reverence? Well, reverence is in the Bible. Reverence is, you honor. Okay. I'm trying to honor. No, okay, forget that. Just do what I say you do. Because it can be a consequence. Okay, I get that. I get that. Yeah, I got you on that one. Yeah, that pain, that pain, that mental and bottom connection is it sticks in my subconscious and just it propels me for greatness or lack of pain. Yeah, that's good incentive. So I believe that they do what you say out of reverence and fear, but they become who you are out of example. That's it. And we tend to believe that it's example that they see. No, I believe it's the example that you are. Unfortunately, some people realize this lesson late. And so the damage is already done. And so you said, Lord, help them and protect them. Because you didn't realize that your 20s affected your 30s, and your 30s affected your 40s. What you sow every decade prior, then it becomes fruition. I think one of the greatest examples I've seen is in Walter's past. He passed, and if I never met the man, I look at his children and say, my God, who's your daddy? Who planted this seed? Who fertilized this ground? Who tended to the upkeep? And who made sure it blossomed? Because when you go in the ground, wouldn't it be lovely to know that you got a nice flower that represents your dirt? Because in essence, that's all you become. The dirt and the seed that furnishes your future, which is in your children. And a lot of times, even if you don't have children, your children is your community. Your nephews, your nieces. So I don't have any seed. No, your seed is through the life in your word. Death and life lies in the power of your tongue. It's just not biological. It's a spiritual seed that you present and you dispense. So who are you connecting and touching in your life? Inch by inch. Yard by yard. Basketball has people, and wrestling has people on teams. Now, you look at wrestling and say, man, I'm not talking about WWE. I'm not talking about WWE jumping off tables and stuff like that. I'm talking organized wrestling as a team sport. While it's an individual sport, it's still a team sport because you have points to count. But it teaches ownership. Because as you do individually, you do as a team. Every player on NBA, NFL, they do individually. So when they come to the team, you got power to get to the goal, to get to the championship. Your environment, the situations, and your predisposition, genetic, make you develop who you are, who you are. But you kind of have to, after you get this information, after you get this, you have to kind of see where you're supposed to go. That's the challenge. Are you looking for your purpose? Are you looking how you can impact? Are you looking for his will or just your will? Or are you just that self-absorbed? Who do you want to touch with your life? Who do you want to touch with your words? I mean, I'm probably the least person can be here talking. And I go, my God, today, I mean, I didn't have a good GPA. Yeah, I mean, I had a 590 SAT score. I thought that was good until my brother told me you get 400 for signing your name. Said, oh, really? I said, man, I wonder what the first two tests were. I only remember the third one, which I got the 590 on. And I had a 2.1 GPA. I said, hey, Georgia Tech can accept me, right? Yeah, I applied to 10 colleges. Thank God for the saints of St. Augustine in Raleigh, North Carolina. With sweat on my brow, cleaning up toilets and loans, I paid that tuition. Then I transferred and played football at A&T, North Carolina A&T State University. But it wasn't because nothing was given to me, because I took it inch by inch, yard by yard. Irregardless what people say I wasn't going to do, because you know what? They don't live my life. And a lot of people say stuff with good intentions. I know a path that's laid with good intentions. Path to hell is laid with good intentions. Still going there, but hey, I can't do this. I meant good. It just didn't turn out that way. Well, I'm going back home. See ya. I mean, so you let somebody else mess your life. And I say, take the stuff in, eat the meat, spit out the bones. Evaluate your life. Think about what you think about. Evaluate your situations, your environments, and where you come from. If you know where you come from, you know where you can't go and how far you can go to get where you need to go. You have to develop where you're trying to go in your life. We all come from a house That's constructed from the Father. But we have developed and have to find. Seek and ye shall find. Yeah. And the part is, a lot of us are too lazy to seek. But we know what Netflix channel is. Yeah, we know how to binge. It's good programming. I like that. I like it too. And we binge. But we don't take any time for ourselves. It's easy. They got good stuff on. And before you know it, 2 days went by. And you didn't invest any time for yourself and where you're trying to go. So I encourage everybody, anybody. And my stuff ain't over yet. I'm still working. I reflect, I evaluate myself and how I can become better at whatever I'm doing. Because things not moving exactly how I want it to be, but they're moving. Realize this, when you stop moving, you become stagnant. And anything stagnant has no life. If you look at a river that moves, it has life. But if it's stagnant, it's dead. Do you want to be dead in the water or moving upstream? It's all your choice. It's all our choice. Do we want to move or do we want to be stagnant? Then that's what you need to get up. Every day you get a vertical. Make your goal in life to move forward and never move back. Because you don't want to spend your life looking in the rearview mirror. Look at the past you left and not the destination you're going. Because you stop looking in the front, you're going to crash. You're going to crash. All right. Thank you. That sounds real coachy, didn't it? Thank you. Ha! Okay. Then I try to do it. I can't. I ain't grab man. I try. Ah! Okay, that was it. All right. I really appreciate everybody for allowing me to speak a little something. And hopefully I have encouraged some people to move forward. Now I'm 51 years old. I don't care if you're 60, 78. You still here. If you're vertical, you got a goal. You got a purpose. Yeah, so hey, keep moving. And if you, this last thing, I believe this, if you embrace your passion, whatever your interest is, no matter how old you are, squeeze everything you can out of it. I believe this, I know this. God will shed light on the blocks of the road of your destiny to your purpose. But you have it in your hand. There is nothing